And welcome back to 24 to Hit. Unfortunately, we're down on Miranda. She's too pregnant to play, which is a good and bad thing. So I'll have another kid soon. Hey! So we'll soldier on without her. And I think everyone here is pretty keen for what I have in store for tonight.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado. So last we left off, you managed to convince an entire town to uproot and move to your keep with a very invigorating motivation poster. A Barry Hoot, MD. You spent a week chilling out in your new, stronghold. Sending letters to your family, practicing with your weapons, conversing with a mentor, and making devices that defy all conventions of war.
Fantasy war.
Well, they haven't been invented yet, and I think now we figured out why they will be invented.
There's no Geneva.
No joke. There's no Geneva. There might be now. You then held a summit with representatives from the most powerful nations in Runetel. The Archmage from the Magisterium, representatives from both the Lantera and Gaultier, and the beautiful, mysterious Starlight from Karnyval. Each member proposed their offers, some of which were unacceptable, and you ended up compromising, giving the first shot, to Karnyval, with options for the other nations to study it in a neutral location. With that, the Lord of Karnyval, the Mask, sent word that they would like you to deliver it directly. Teleporting with the wonderful Starlight straight to their abode. Just short interaction, the Mask revealed himself to be a very handsome red tiefling called Nivion Garrad, who has asked you for his help. That's where we shall pick up. Here you are in a beautiful mansion room. An office desk at one corner, which the Mask was standing behind. Beautiful wine case on one side that he has now got up to, pulled out a beautiful bottle of red and dropped the disguise. As I said before, here, standing before you, a red tiefling, quite young, long black hair that goes right down to his backside, a beautiful three-piece suit in red and gold. Swinging around like friends. As I said, got over the deception, as one would say. I'm Nivion Garrad, the Regent Lord of Karnyval, and I require your assistance. Now, recently I've had a few things taken from me. I'd like them back. Unfortunately, with all my magics at my disposal, I have not been able to locate them. But that is a story for another time. I've heard tales of your exploits. Going into weird infested flesh tunnels, sorting out things that only the most macabre would ever dream of. Sounds like you can handle yourself. Please tell me. This is all second-hand knowledge. What are your skills?
Fire.
Oh, I like it.
Trying to figure out how to say it, because
Improvisation.
That is always handy.
Always been a bit of a good shot.
Well, yes.
I've got dad instincts and cutting things down.
Family man. Not my type, but I like it. And you, old timer, you look interesting.
My skills are playing with the balance of life and death.
Intriguing. I see you're a man of culture as well. As he leans back in his chair that just materialized out of nowhere. Now, please sit. And then suddenly, a beautiful dining table appears with beautiful padded chairs around it behind you. So please sit. Starlight, my dear. And she's like, yes, darling. Could you go bring us some more wines, maybe some finger foods? Know the drill. Your Majesty. Bye-bye, darlings. It just disappears. Fuck, I love her. Brilliant. Right-hand man, woman, person. Politically correct, who cares? Anyway. So, by the sounds of it, you all know how to handle yourself in a fight. Tell me, how do you feel with more delicate matters?
Yeah, delicate how?
Well, as I said, things have been stolen. I want them stolen back.
He's good at
I've been known to acquire items of sensitive and valuable natures at times, of course, for a price.
Now, with that being said, I have a task. I'll set you a test to see if you are a good fit. Mind you, my choices are very limited at the moment. Adventuring groups are hard to come by nowadays. Pretty non-existent. Your names are spreading. Funnily enough, without a name for your group.
that's the mystery.
That's a hard thing to come by.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
that's one of the mystery. Who are they?
Don't worry, I've travelled with a few in my time. They all had different names. One was the Shits, the other one was the Honeypot Squad. That was an all-female group, except for me, of course. But I look just as good. Names are hard. Let them come to you soon. I guarantee it. Now, I would have called on my friends, but due to time and various deaths and yada yada yada, I don't have any of my contacts no more. Shame, really. They were quite competent. So, as I said, test them. So, I propose to you a test of skill. Funnily enough, tomorrow night, one of my most prominent nightclubs in town is having an event. All those who are rich and well-to-do will be there. Especially one lady. A lady Carmen Faylor. She's an heiress to the Faylor family group of individuals that own the Faylor Hotel here in town. Very rich folk, very snooty, very high up themselves. If you could physically put one's head up one's own arse, these would be the people. And I can tell you're very versed in those. No, you look at, I can tell, and smell it through the soot and grime and yes. I don't ask questions though. I know where he's in
Science.
And he goes from his chair just instantly next to you. I'm Dad. And then back to his chair. At the moment, I'm very limited in my magical capabilities. No spellbook at all. We'll get to that later. I have objects that can help me, like this, and he holds up a necklace. This, maybe, changes back to the mask. Changes back. allows me to keep my identity on the down. We don't need people sticking their noses where they don't need. Because many attempts have been made on the mask's life in the centuries they have been around. Honorary title, as you see. If no one knows who you are, what can they do? So, as I was saying, this nightclub, named the Dragon Slayer. Beautiful place, beautiful place. She'll be there, enjoying the nightlife with her entourage and her 2 bodyguards, 2 men of your kind.
Okay.
Not only as right and left, they're pretty hard. Get on their bad sides, and, well, they'll put the hurt to you, as I would say. Around her neck is a family necklace. And he moves his hand around and an orb appears. Flicks his fingers and an image of it starts spinning around at the top of this orb. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. I want you to steal it. Of her person, without her knowing. And replace it with, and in his other hand he produces a replica. This.
Yes.
Hands it over. Now, and he makes another image of the lady, blonde, long hair, early 20s, beautiful dress, big, just extravagant lifestyle. Makeup to the nines. So you can't miss it. Well, you probably could because the place is going to be crawling with fuckheads like this. It's great.
Would she... Is it magical?
No.
So she won't notice.
Well, maybe she will, maybe she won't. That's up to how good you lot are. Yeah, as I said, this is the
Actually the left, isn't it?
Well, no, that's coming later. Now, the dress code for this event is do what you will, but the more extravagant you are, the more you blend in. But do not stress. I will provide whatever you need, free of charge. My darling Starlight will also get you rooms at the lovely Hotel for Law tonight and tomorrow. Let's give you time tonight to have a run of the town. Go out and enjoy yourselves. Go see the sights. Do some drugs. I don't care. And tomorrow, we'll suit you up. You work out your plan of attack. And you can hit the club. Lovely bands playing that night too. One I favour a lot. Won't spoil it though. But you love it. I will be there in spirit. Maybe in person if you could find me. Just keeping an eye on you. Making sure you don't get yourselves killed or worse. And yes, there is worse than death. Especially in a town like this. What do you say? Are you miscreants up for the challenge?
It's your check to see if I know.
Yeah, go for it. You're right. You broke it.
That's just my little tip.
26.
26. You've heard of them. Haven't met them before. Very rich family. Made their fortune in Karnyval through a hotel/casino they have made. Very, very extravagant. Caters to the extremely wealthy. Your parents probably stayed there once in their lifetime.
But that would never clear.
They probably know of them, but they wouldn't be, button.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's got you a place there for free, you've done pretty well. Just a bit out of it. It's all good. So, what say you? You up for the challenge? I pay very well.
I mean, I'm not here to steal from anyone. I came to problems, but
Oh dear.
This could lead to us fixing those problems.
I want to give you an eye up and down. It's like, oh dear, for one of our disposition.
I'm just gonna say, Mickey, quite like, what colour are you? Yeah, like they come in different colours. That's the second I've ever seen. That's the second I've ever seen.
My dear, I come in a lot of colours.
You're waiting.
I was like,
I love her so much. Now,
I mean, if we do a favor for him, maybe he'll give us more information about it. If
Oh,
don't want to
yes.
do it, I'm not going to
I will give you more information. You do these jobs for me. I will give each one of you a personally tailored magical item.
So you're just time.
So I'm in for that.
Am I allowed to have another magical thing?
Oh dear, you can have as many as you want. Aren't you an artist of it? Aren't you
Oh, I read that.
leading magical items out your backside? Now, in my younger years, am I that old? I used to be proprietor of the finest magical shop in this and any dimension. Nowadays, I've moved on to bigger and better things, as he gestures out a window to an entire city. So I still have the knack, but it's all tied up in the objects after this job. Pull this off, we'll talk about the big score. Plus, in this time, I've already sent out people to rebuild your keep for your old man and his little dwarf boyfriend. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who knows? As I always say,
We don't know.
go both sides, otherwise you're missing out. Yes, what say you?
Should we have a group huddle?
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
go
go.
for it.
Like we're gonna huddle like we're like link arms and huddle. Or we're just gonna.
Like a group chat.
Okay.
First thing I'll say, just from a general experience, and not to this height of dealings, but in everything before, that if a deal seems too good to be true, there can always be a catch. So we should be watching out for whatever.
Be wary.
Be wary of whatever can come. And, don't get too engrossed. Otherwise, we may be left looking like marks.
I could potentially help out the noble side of things, but I'm a bit rusty.
I have never done this, but I'm not sure how well we will go with this. But I think with the planning and with your help, with being what you've done in your past and knowing what you can do, you might be able to help us, direct us in a way that would.
Swindled with one or two important merchants and minor noblemen in my life, but its magnitude will require precise execution.
I mean, if there's tons of people around, it'd be easier, right? Theoretically.
Something theoretically.
Hiding in plain sight is one thing, taking in plain sight is another.
Replacing in plain sight. Replacing. Is is she married?
Oh no. Exclusively single.
She
Doesn't
Well, I've never tried.
I'm just
Wait,
saying.
Well, I'm younger. Oh. No,
that could be a point of attack.
I was thinking didn't Malzar have an invisible?
Yeah, and also you've been awfully quiet.
Oh.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, he had a invisible companion one stay.
I was like,
To be honest, stealth is not my forte. I can provide magical assistance.
Ooh.
What
I
was
can
it?
also provide magical assistance.
I'm not the stealthiest here.
Um,
And Nix is like, me too. I can make water, and ice, and stuff.
I'm not even going to try and use magic in this one. Just.
You can do magic as well, dear.
What's it?
That's not magic, that's boom booms. I make boom booms too, but that's usually with a big fireball. You know, I once shot a fucking pterodactyl at this guy. He's great.
A terror what?
Oh, wonders never cease.
Yeah, sorry for
Again, I've seen a Wendigo for the first time in my life. I have never seen anything else.
Yeah, hey.
Anything else other than Wendigo,
That's interesting.
Point is, we should probably stick to strengths that we have.
I feel like you all have pretty comparable strengths. Though I will be taking one of you, and he points to Nix'aa. I see that you have a certain niche that I might be able to capitalize on for another job.
just generally fish out of water.
Well, yes, I kind of needed to go into water. Would you be willing to stick around and do a solo mission? She's like, fair enough. It's why, guys. Excellent. We'll talk. The rest of you, reconvene here again tomorrow. Have your discussions, do all that. But it's only early days, about 6, 7 o'clock. Have some fun. Remember, your rooms, and Starlight comes back with the refreshments. She's like, "You're leaving already, darlings. Don't worry, we can eat it. It's fine." Fair enough. She sits down, just sits in his lap. He's like, "So,
Before I go,
What are the refreshments? Is it beer or
go
wine?
on, go for it.
Okay, I'll take one and just take it out. And I'm just gonna throw it back and wait and just realise that it's the sweetest thing I've ever tasted in my life. I'm like,
before I go, I will ask Garrad if there is any way that he may be able to procure additional not invitations, but additional access to this party through any servers, cooks, anything of that nature, unquestioned.
Starlight stands up next to him. So, I have procured you tickets in.
Without actual names or
Well,
aliases or...
You can use whatever you like. They are just proper tickets as he
Okay.
produces them magically. You can use aliases, you can use whatever you like. This is up to you. I want to see how you handle this. You have your mark, you have your setting, you have your way in, and I can provide you with disguises if you want to dress up flamboyantly.
You want to stick out?
Yeah, I guess.
Better blend.
But as I said, for tonight, go have a play. You have rooms, each one of you, separate, luxury rooms at the Hotel Belor. So make sure you wind up there, either crawl back or drag back. Come see me tomorrow. Karnyval does have a lot in store.
pub.
Plenty.
Boom, just point at the one. Let's go.
You'll find it. Alright. Stella, my dear, escort these out. I have a conversation with this Nix'aa. Please sit. I'll see you tomorrow, toodaloo. Starlight ushers you out. I sits there with Nix'aa. Oh, gills.
I'll have to put my wine glass somewhere. But okay, I'm done.
She leads you out into this beautiful foyer down these golden filigreed stairs with giant chandelier. Statues that would not be great in a family setting line the walls. As she escorts you out into the city proper, it hits you like a brick to the face. The lights the buildings, everything is colourful. Magic going off, fireworks, performers in the streets, people stumbling around, throwing up on themselves after a great night. Canals with magical gondolas, both magical and clockwork, bearing people around the city. As I said, different entertainers walking around, jugglers, mimes, street performers of all kinds. And this is just out the front of the Mask's Palace. So it's like, well, darlings, everything's pretty much open 24/7, within reason. There are a few shops here. There's a lot of pubs. If you want to go out and look to acquire some items, maybe you guys have got the cash for it now.
Which cash do we have?
We sold. Well, no, because
We never divided up the original one
Yeah.
we had.
I'm pretty sure that 20,000 went straight to
Straight to renovations and
Yeah.
setting up at the city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember we had other something big we had, I think.
we got some.
We found the diamond and stuff, and we had
Mhm.
to pay some cash as well, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know if we gave that to him too, did we? We did.
No,
No.
we just never divvied it up.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
can do that now. Just put a little bit away from Miranda when she's spending.
Who has it? That's what you had.
Yeah, but I think Maggie wrote it down. Because I couldn't
Give me a moment.
Yeah, apologies. I know we're supposed to do that.
No, we have
Yeah.
I think that was from the time before. Wasn't it? Or was it the last one?
No, because we both got most of the.
Oh, here we go. 200 gold worth of gems. The diamond, which we agreed to keep.
Yes.
Gold bars worth 1,000.
So you have it all in
Diamond
gems and a gold brick.
Yeah.
Do you want that exchanged into actual cash?
Cool with that.
And then we can divide it from there.
Yeah. Or Starlight offers to exchange?
Takes it to the exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the exchange rate?
1-to-1.
Damn, this is going to be solid.
One.
Bartering skills.
I'm just saying, it's going to be
So-
solid.
So just
So you make a lot more money if you stick with the old garage.
so
We have got paid for that outside.
200 gold each. We're saving 200 for Nix'aa as well.
Perfect. Go for it. She exchanges it for you.
200.
Do you have anything particular you want to have a look at? I can direct you. I won't be able to escort you. My darlings, I know this town like the back of my hand. So,
Yeah, just did that myself.
Shit, where is everything? Shit,
So sorry, what was that last bit?
I know the town like the back of my hand.
Well, just so we all want to go somewhere to sit down and discuss what we need to do.
I mean, yeah.
Or does
Yeah.
someone, or does someone
We're gonna
that
have
seems
to do it
pretty?
at some point, so you
Yeah.
might as well. Yeah, we should just do it first, and then maybe. have a
I'll
look
keep an
around.
eye out for pretty things that I see as I walk around. I'm like, ooh, what the-
Excellent. We have a nice.
I want to see if there's any.
You want a
Yeah.
high class
Like,
establishment,
like,
low class, middle class? Up to you.
Let's just go find a middle class pub, get a beer, figure out how to and like do shopping.
I'm just like, what middle class?
She points down in about a southeast direction. Go down the main road, go over a bridge, and you'll run into the Devil's Cup.
The Devil's Cup. Okay.
Lovely little establishment. You'll be able to get a drink there, a meal. Not really the highest quality. It's the oldest tavern in town. And, it'll be a place for you to sit and discuss.
Okay.
Just don't refer to the master by name.
Who?
I like you do.
Just tap my nose. Mm.
Now, have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you get to your hotel. And she points over, and you can see it towering above the rest of the buildings. This beautiful red and gold building
Can
off
I-
in the distance.
Can I stare at it for a little bit and just like make sure I landmark it? Like, so, because obviously I don't know where I am, and I want to land.
Make a survival check.
Is there
Oh.
like an information desk with a map or something?
Oh, there's plenty of people around. You can ask the masked guard As she points
do it.
around to a few soldiers looking around, they have big
14.
pikes. Yep.
Sweet, I stand
Big
up.
pikes,
Lock it in.
the same carnival mask.
Mhm.
Yeah. They keep the peace. They'll be able to give you some directions. If need be. Alright, darling, I'm going to get back to work. Make sure that the master isn't tormenting that friend of yours. Until then, he goes back inside.
Before she goes,
Yes.
could I speak with her in private for a sec?
Hey, man. And she ushers you back into the foyer. Closes the door. What do you need, darling?
I'd like to have a chat with Garrad at some point tonight, prior to meeting tomorrow.
Cheeky.
I think you've been
No,
intrigued.
I mean, no.
He did show a bit of interest in you. Another fellow practitioner. But yes, I'll arrange. Come by later tonight once you've done your round. You'll be ready.
Okay,
And she
thank you.
ushers you in. Ta-ta, darlings! Closes the door. Alright, you're on your own. Where would you like to go?
I don't go for the Devil's Car. I kind of want to just like, I want to go there, like not make it straight up, but I kind of just want to like wander in awe, just like, because it's obviously the first time I've seen this. I'm not used to this kind of thing, so I'm gonna walk around with my door open and just go, oh, okay, as I mostly walk.
I'm pretty overwhelmed. Like, having
Yeah.
come from.
Yeah, this is the most people you've seen in one place.
I almost want to
Ever.
run away at this point. I'm not comfortable.
And I just, I'm from a big city, so I'm just like,
Yeah, this is
sick.
normal except that like
Yeah,
I don't know what my dad instincts are. I go, what do I do?
I'm relatively overawed but intrigued at the same time.
Would your cow be up? Would you have your cow up during this?
Yes.
make a stealth check for
So
me.
you said cow?
Just for it. I also want you all of you,
If I say cow, I'm just terrible at it.
what you get.
28.
You can't
Like,
deny.
you've never played Assassin's Creed, and you just where you going? It's like, oh, you can-
At this point, I'm just like, I got that so much small.
That's like my first. I was talking like 2 seconds ago. Like,
But
it's like,
So everyone now, just make me a general perception check. Nothing nefarious, my friends.
17.
17,
oh, 6.
19.
19.
9.
Yeah, you're really overwhelmed.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
6.
6, so are you?
I think.
Yep, and you?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So you're
Well,
a 6.
12?
Yeah.
So you and I'll be like,
Yep.
oh,
Yeah, so yeah, good enough. So
shiny.
you two, you like looking around. You're used to this. You're like, oh, this is different than home. Looking around, you spot on the way a shop that takes you by surprise. This is again the color theme is red. A lot of red, bright reds. This one is a red building, purple tapestries hanging off, made of silk, and a magical sign revolving around the top saying Garrad's Mystical Mysteries.
School mysteries. Love it.
Hang on, what?
I'm going to put it out.
Bit of weird.
Ooh.
You, walking along, you notice another shop as well. The Minotaur's Horn. Carnival's finest drugstore. Drugs is in quotation marks.
Oh, can I want to go in there thinking that it's like, oh, like there's some cool stuff we can make.
Mhm.
These are medical herbs here. No.
And Molotov with a 12. I don't think you'd be liking the crowds too much in the
No,
noise.
I'm walking as fast as I can to this pub.
Mm-hmm. As you're walking along, you run into what looks to be a pair of teenagers. They kind of nearly knock you off your feet. You spin around. They're in the traditional grey robes of the Magisterium. These two kids look up at you like, "Oi! What Watch where you're going. We're walking it. Yeah, we're walking here. You don't want to start trouble with us. We know magic.
I'm just gonna turn to them, like kind of peeking through my hood a little bit, and just hiss at them, and then keep going.
You keep walking. You tell them, right, Jacob? Yeah, fucking yeah.
Wait, what?
Don't worry.
Oh, that's sorry. That's what
I walked in.
Do I see this happening?
Yeah, you see these two kids trying to start a fight with Molotov.
So they are in magisterium robes?
Yeah.
While I am the knight, can I, as they're trying to start a fight with Molazar and spewing, can I roll them?
You can certainly try. Roll me, now your self check is high, roll me a sleight of hand. As one guy is holding this other guy, he's like, you'll be fine, mate, you'll be fine, just get it out, it's fine. He's like,
That's not too bad. It's going to be a 14.
a 14.
We need the Jeopardy music.
Okay.
Yes.
So you pretty much come up straight up behind and just grab the first thing you find. Inside it is, you've nicked a satchel, pretty much, just straight off them. None of them have noticed. Take it off and you start flipping through it. In it is a small book, this big. You flip through it, none of the symbols make any sense to you. You also find a small pouch, in it containing some mistletoe, some sulfur, salt, bat guano for some reason.
Bat?
Guano.
Poop.
Poop. Yep.
Bad shit.
Sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
You also find
The
30 gold pieces.
It's like, what is it? Mystical.
So, once we break up, I will take the gold and we'll turn to Molzar and I believe this hand in the bag.
Mhm.
Realise there's a bit of look at the book. This seems more your speed, old man, and I'll hand him this book.
Can I try and dig into the book, get into the bag?
So yeah, Molzar,
And if you're interested, once we're away from it, I don't care.
you instantly know what this is. It's the basic school kit for a student.
Yeah, it's like a study book or something like that. Yeah,
It's his spell book.
it's his spell book. Okay.
Flipping through, it's got what? Magic missile, charm person,
Please tell me Nintendo doesn't have any of that.
yeah, and a few other low-level spells which I'll look up. That you're like, maybe. Just
Yeah.
standard.
Look, from my understanding, it sounds like they're mostly cantrips.
Mostly cantrip, mostly first-level spells, and
Yep.
a component pouch full of magical components.
Can I have a look at that?
You want the book? Because I don't want to. I'm just
No,
like
I
gonna.
don't care about the book.
Okay.
I'll-
Just throw it in the
Okay.
kitchen back.
Sure, I'll put it away. I'm not gonna. I can't do wisdom spells. I want to keep the sulfur. I don't have an idea yet.
Do you have any need for magical components, Melissa?
I mean, yes, but I can stock up. It's fine.
It's up to you.
That's all right.
Alright, yeah, alright. So
I just want to get off the streets.
I just need
I don't
the
want to
sulfur.
spend too much time.
Take the salt and give it back.
Yeah, you can have the rest of it. Can I just have the sulfur?
Yeah.
Sweet.
you've got to get a sulfur.
I'm gonna make sulfur.
It's a very common magical component. Go for it.
It's a toxic gas responsible for the smell of burnt matches. That was a lie. It's also naturally released by volcanoes, so technically it's fine.
So
To put a sulfur bomb somewhere.
you get to the Devil's Cup. It's an older wooden building in town. Stands out from the rest of the buildings. Though it is fairly popular. Going inside, you see a nice crowd. A lot of people in uniforms for different businesses. Few travellers. And behind the counter is an older silver dragonborn in the traditional barkeep apron, his glasses sitting on the end of his nose. And here he is chatting up a few young'uns. He's like, I used to be an adventurer in my day. We used to go out and hunt dragons. No, not like me, like actual big dragons. He sees you come in, he gives you a wave, and he goes back to try and talk to these kids who are obviously like,
I got the big dad way.
what would you like to do?
On a table.
Alright. There are a few tables in the middle, and there's a booth in a corner.
In a booth.
Too much, I can't.
Alright. But I'm absorbing it. Someone's not having a good time.
I'm gonna go straight to the bar and get a drink.
Excellent. So
Yeah,
Can
I'm with
let me
you.
while you're there 'cause I'm scared?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a drink. I'm just gonna do the big thing to take the booth. Might just beeline for the
Yeah, I'll
booth.
do it.
alright, so as you beeline to the booth,
Yeah.
you see like a small group of halflings like try to like reach you,
Yeah.
and they look at you and like
Can I do an intimidation check? Just looking at them, just full on, just looking and go. Just
that
go.
dad look.
Yeah, it's like what?
Yep, roll intimidation.
Oh, alright, let's do it.
Oh.
Oh, it's a 7. Damn it.
The 7, so we're gonna sit here if that's fine.
No.
Can I come back with the drinks?
Hang on, okay. I'll come back then. You guys go up to the bar. So it's you.
I was kind of halfway, so I just depends whether I hear
I'm
it
with
or not.
Yagnar because I was busting to get to the booth. I'm freaking out.
All right. So you and Malta go up to the bar, and you just hear you say, "So, did you know if you stab a dragon in its eyeball, it does extra damage?"
We need to start writing this down. This could be
It really it's their vulnerable area. Right here. It's like eyeball. Right.
Molazar just knocks on the table.
Oh! Hello, folks. Welcome to the Devil's Cup. I am Grayscale. That's always been my name, not just because I'm an old time.
Oh, I love it.
2, please.
Yeah, can we get 5 beers? Meads?
Beer, what? Which one? Ale, beer, mead,
Beer.
beer?
Here it is.
Beer. All right. And he comes back and 5 of them. He's like, I saw drinks for 2 people. You gonna be right, mate? Like, I know I can drink with you, but he's looking at you. Us old timers gotta look after
Me.
the old piss pipe. You know what I mean?
Mate, I could drink you under the table if I tried. Those 5 are for her. I want 2 extras, please.
Okay.
It's full.
So-
He's hungry.
So, all right, that will be 3 silver for all of it.
Yeah, done.
Perfect, thank you. So, what brings you to Karnyval? Well, that's a stupid
1
question.
gold's 10 silver.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, what brings you to Karnyval? I know that's a stupid question. I want to create and everyone comes into my establishment.
Well, I'm not there to talk, so
Yeah, I'll be right.
usually the dialogue starts with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah.
Look, to be honest, I'm just grabbing the drinks and walking away. If you want to stay there and talk.
I'm probably just gonna play myself and be like, thanks, this is great.
What? I can't hear
Oh, no,
you.
fine. So yeah, make sure eyes, boys, arrows, spears, anything, eyes. Is he alright?
Watch me.
So, are these halflings still trying to get the booth?
Yeah, and you see them like they're looking at Yagnar. They're like, see, there's only like 2 of you.
I'm gonna like get pretty.
Four of
Like,
us.
no, we need the booth. We've got people coming.
Can I
I
try?
don't see these people coming.
I don't really care if we can see them or not. I'm taking the booth.
Can I
Make an intimidation check.
I
Oh,
should know.
wait. If you do that,
21.
What? Fantastic.
I just your
I
eyes
was
just
gonna say I'm getting
flare up
tired.
with fire. Your hair starts to
I
singe.
just used so much energy.
They're
I
like,
can't do it.
we'll find another table. Have a good night, guys.
Did we witness this?
Yeah, you just see her hair start to. It looks like it's about to ignite.
I bet this is going on. Sorry. But as they go past, I just tip a little bit of beer.
Accidentally slide a handshake, please.
Oh, fuck.
Does it like spill all the beers and eventually? Oh no.
15?
15. Oh, sorry. Stop. I can watch it. I need to go out tonight. Hang on.
Fuck, was it?
All right, you get your booth.
Yeah,
You get in.
beers.
You're sitting in your own little space. Go for it.
So, Yellow pressured me into theft, which I found out. So
Keep your voice down.
it's justified means.
Hold up. Before we get any further, I'm having a drink. And I'm just gonna pick it up and just start taking it back. Just
Should I
like,
try to match it?
I'm not even trying to do anything, but okay, I'm like, you know
I don't
what?
know what's
You know what? I'm gonna do this. You do that. I see you trying to match me, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, well, we're doing this now, okay? And I'm like, all right, I've got this. Let's
Can I
do
do
this.
like a string or something to try
It's a
to
constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Okay, I'll do it.
Fuck it. Oh, 11?
11. So here he is. He's trying to doom.
25.
Yeah, you just knock it back. You're going. It's starting to like fall down the front of you. Molzar's sitting in the corner. He's already finished one.
Yeah, okay. I tried.
You're like,
I was like, okay, just put it back down. Like,
So
You're done?
I'll be. Actually, for the thing, I still haven't joined the table.
oh. So it's just you two all sitting.
Oh, it's something I wanted to do, so because I've still been kind of just hovering in the middle, just being the knight.
You're really very good.
Yes. But so I'm assuming I've seen the drink spill.
Yep.
Were the halflings going up to the bar to get another drink?
They're looking for another table.
oh no.
And they're going around the going around. They ended up sitting at one in like the middle, like a picnic table. sort of thing. Not one of the better ones, but you know, they're sitting there and they're all popped up on there.
I will go to the bar.
Yep.
How many halflings are there?
At the bar or sitting down?
Just sitting down.
Sitting down about 4.
Or I'll go to the bar and I'll order them around drinks.
Alright, and Grace go again. Awesome. Owlbears. Vicious things. Tear your eyes out. Oh, sorry. Hey, mate. Yep.
I wish I was to hear that.
Yeah, but they can be quite knowledgeable. I do know one that provides some decent psychiatric services. You wouldn't believe it, mate. Like, it just absolutely, my head completely clear.
Sorry.
Amazing. I used to just suffer from terrible anxiety.
What is
I'm fucking hungry.
Just definitely just need to find a tamer one, just a little bit thing.
The
Of
tame
the,
out there.
of the hoop variety. Have you heard of the hoop variety?
I don't think I have.
They're very, very rare, very thin. They do have a few distinctive marks. The one I saw was wearing a very elegantly carved necklace, almost a stethoscope.
in it back?
You're pulling.
But
You're taking the piss.
100% not. I'll roll deception for it.
Yeah.
You said the
Still
pitch.
have one of the first.
Yeah, do I have one of the posters?
Yeah.
Can you give me the poster?
They banned it.
Sorry, Dan.
Alright.
This is a great one.
Natural 20.
Ah!
For a total of now natural 20s on.
25.
Oh fuck me, Dad. And he turns around and he puts it up on the wall above the bar. It's psychiatric out. Mate, for a tale like that, 4 beers for free.
Hey.
Brilliant. Like, you have yourself a good night.
I will. Psychiatric help. And this kid's like thrown up. You want another one, boy?
On the way back, I am just going to go past and be like, I saw a little accident over there. Sorry for my group. Should be like, this round's on me. Into things.
Oh, well, water under the bridge, mate. Thanks so much.
No drama. Where are you guys heading out later on tonight?
Oh.
We'll make friends.
They look at each other. Like,
Aren't you the knight?
have you heard of the Crimson Lantern? Jami, come on. What? The Crimson Lantern.
Oh, I'm pretty new to town. That's intriguing. What is it?
High class. Pleasure palace.
Anyway,
Spectacular.
Tailored to any need, mate. I hear they've got a literal
country pub.
like bird lady there. Don't know who's into that, but fuck, get enough drinks into me, we're good.
Marichoke, am I right?
Playing an Arabic.
The guy's like, fuck, that's good. That's good. He's one guy who's obviously the drunk of the group is like, nah, I'm up with the old lady.
Bloody. I knew you were going to mention old lady.
Sorry, people don't even know my fetishes.
Anyway, lads, we're just going to go talk to my group. You guys have yourself a good night. Might see you there later and I'll give them a wink.
Hopefully we don't, if you get my feeling.
I never want to play my Arabic ever again.
Off you go. Back to the
Now I'm back at the table. Sorry for my little side thing, everyone.
Alright, you're on your own.
You're done chugging. Good to go.
Like, because I haven't actually got a beer myself, but you've got.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit down in this.
Glad to hear it.
Cheers.
She's that nice special.
Up to you guys then.
Well,
Right. What's everyone's thoughts?
I'm just gonna put it. I remember the visual man that was made at the castle. Can we do that again? You don't remember the man, like Malta and
Unseen servant.
yeah, that's like and, had this person, and you had this person run over, put the two backs, and then like the big hole opened up. Like, he was invisible.
Well,
Yeah.
I've
Unseen
got a spell called
servant.
darkness. Sorry,
What? Sorry.
a spell called darkness where I can just make darkness.
I was gonna-
Where I am and
Oh, no,
mind
never
is
mind.
dark.
Go for it.
Once you-
Yeah, go for it, Dan. They're listening.
No, I was going to cast on the table, but they can't see it, so there's no point.
He can't sit on the table. He's there. He's there. You see a cup start to move.
That's good. I got this. Okay, we're halfway there.
I need a distraction of some kind because I'm not very good at stealing things.
Thaumaturgy going to be an epic and do something
Yeah.
like that to
Well, we
distract
might need
us
to be a bit
while-
more subtle.
Just going over it, there will be a band playing.
Okay.
There will be a lot of people.
I have my pamphlet.
But she's got 2 bodyguards as well.
She's got 2
Were they all
bodyguards and her entourage.
Are they orcs?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been an orc. Be nice just to catch up with some old orc bugs, see what they're like.
As we're talking throughout it as well, can I just have a little look around to see if anyone may be listening?
Make me a perception check.
Natural 20.
So have I finished?
29.
Oh, ain't nothing getting past the shit.
Come here.
Oh.
Yeah, come here.
You still hear a message or whisper?
Yeah, okay. I'll
Whispers.
just message him.
You're making me nervous, Jake.
You guys keep talking.
I don't know if I want to now.
I feel like grayscale.
Have I finished my next drink
Oh,
yet?
yeah.
Well then, so what else can we offer up in the way of distraction then?
So wasn't you got the inventory? I can.
Well, with the description of everything that's going to be happening, though, I don't know how useful that will be. The only thing that would help is I could cause tremors in the ground or change my eyes, but everything else would.
I can cast.
I have ideas. We're going to wait to what.
I can cast friends.
That's actually really saying.
They know after a minute.
Up to a minute. So concentration up to a minute. Duration. You have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. When sometimes the creature realizes that you use magic to influence the mood and becomes hostile towards you. Yeah. Creature prone to violence might attack you. Creatures might seek. Okay, no, that's cool.
Maybe.
I thought
Be
that
used
was
to
class
myself.
without a trace.
So trace is handy.
Hey Kyle,
Yes.
has Mozart noticed that Deadeye's like looking around all sketchily?
Yes.
I have.
I'd say you see him looking around. Having a look.
Smells
I see him looking around. Alright.
There you go, Jackie.
conjure a bunch of animals.
You want to have a quick pause?
See how that goes.
Yeah, alright. Just a sec. We'll have a quick break, guys, and we'll be straight back to it.
Just set up a fire hazard. The fire.
And we're back. Sorry, people need to go to the toilet. So, we'll left thing off. You saw something?
Yes, so as everyone's kind of chatting and everything, being a middle class establishment and also especially being, you know, in a Karnyval party city and anything, is there anything akin to what would be the traditional on the table keno setup?
I would have
Oh.
I would have paper on me.
There's not in this bar. Not in this bar. There's no like magical keno machines or pokies here, boy. But yes, you have a pen and paper.
No, I don't want to make it things, so I will,
I mean, I can have my bag like next to me.
well, and I will slowly dip my finger into my beer, try and get everyone's attention with my hand, and just write SHH for shh, and quiet.
Mhm.
Does everyone get that?
I think they do. Mozart, you wanted to do something.
I don't know. Now that I've seen that,
It's up to you.
nah, I'm
You
gonna
gonna hold it? Okay.
hold it.
And then I'm going to try, if I can do this just with moisture from a beer, make a little arrow, just kind of going, and I'll just be doing general chit chat towards the door.
Performance check.
Towards the door. Like I want to try and get everyone at the moment, yes.
Performance.
It's not good. It's going to be a 10.
10. You all seem he's making what seems to be a message. It's a bit hard to read because it's beer. But, you know, with a kind of like side glance like that, you kind of get the idea.
Alright, it's gonna be like, oh, and you want to get another beer? Let's take some more in the city.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. I need pretty lights.
I'll be like, oh, I think there's some city, different places to gamble and everything like that.
You should just mention Pleasure Dome.
I heard something pretty interesting
Like
about from the old halflings over there about something that may be to certain tastes, and you mentioned you haven't seen them all in a while, so and I'll just try to beckon everyone out towards the door, make a show of it too.
Yeah.
If everyone is keen to follow me, I will wave goodbye to the bartender. Right, maybe I'll say, mate.
Well, I'll see you later. Kobolds can be used as ammunition.
Yeah, this will almost draw me back in.
You hear that as you're getting up there.
No, I just want her right now. This is what I'm thinking of.
He's an old adventurer that's opened a bar and he's just trying, like, dad to dad.
What's that? King's the World. You no.
No. I'm like, I don't know.
It's actually saying no. It's essentially like a D&D party, but they're all old now. They're trying to get the gang back together, but they're all got like back problems and stuff.
I had that.
He had it. So you all finish your beers, get up and leave.
I'll hold the door open for everyone.
Yep.
and as it's closing, I'm just walking towards it. As it goes to close, I'll say, I believe we're being watched silently to everyone.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And I'll say, follow me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go, because we're in the area of middle class kind of things, I want to kind of see if I can find a random alley or anything of the sort where it would be very unlikely for someone to try and follow and get grouped up.
Perception check.
Jeez, mate, take me out first.
19.
19. You see a couple of the alleys that look like they're going down beside some establishments, like worker access. They probably duck into one of those. It's pretty dark. It is night time now.
Yep. So whisper as quiet as I can. I want to see if they follow.
All right. You roll really low. As you duck in, I want you all to make a stealth check. Everyone.
I've got mine.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't do yours for it.
Doesn't matter because it's the exact same roll. For another 19.
You're fine.
18.
18. Oh, great.
I think.
We'll say it's 2.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
mine has a D next to it. That means don't we have to roll disadvantage each time?
Yes. Because you've got like armor on that would give you disadvantage.
That's right.
Active reading.
2 and a 7. All up to you now. 11. You rolled low. None of perception as well. As you duck in, these idiots are like, where are we going? And you just fucking yank them in and throw them to the back. As you see what he noticed, walking past, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. But the other 3 of you would. I'll explain it to you anyway. Is a half-elven woman walking by in traditional courtier garb. Now, courtier is the same dude that wanted the shot.
Oh,
But
those
it's
are
other,
bastards.
yeah. He's walking, looking a bit flustered. And she keeps walking.
Is she not walking down the alley?
No, she's walked like, you're down the alley and she's went, that now.
So we know that she's now out of earshot.
Yep, and she's walking a bit more into the crowd.
It's like, so I'll just say she was watching us while we were in the bar. Didn't want anything to be overheard. Should we interrogate her or lose her? Quick stuff, but
Loser. There's got to be something to do with the orb anyway, and then we can't. If we interrogate her, then she'll.
I feel like that's just
She'll
really
report
weird.
back.
Yeah, like it's better just to.
so
Yeah.
anyone will remember a face, remember a thing. We're obviously being watched by the courtier that we didn't give this to.
Should
This is
we-
more complicated than we thought.
Should we split up?
Should we, or also too, should we not just state that if, should we tell the mask, tell they're in town, that meeting there?
I-
Yeah, I know about that, you probably would not. Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, just give them a heads up and look, we saw something, like, we don't have to do anything, like, was it midnight? Starlight.
Perhaps tomorrow. We have a meeting with the master tomorrow, but just everyone be on the lookout. She may not be the only one.
Yeah.
Are we relatively, with stealth and whatever, does it seem like we're relatively alone here?
Yes.
I mean, is there a lot of people wearing like carnival masks and stuff?
There is a lot of people wearing carnival masks, different like headdresses. It's very festive around. There's like a parade down every
But-
street.
I mean, we have rooms at that place. We could just buy some new clothes.
We can
I
get
guess
clothes
that's
off the
a
mask.
shop, Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing, yeah, because I was going to say was she not wearing a mask? We saw it, was not wearing a mask.
No,
Wearing
she was in.
she stood out like a sore thumb, so to speak.
Yeah, which is kind of weird.
So if we just blend it in, than
Did
hide in plain sight.
Molzar, did you have anything you wanted to do still? Because I've got a couple of suggestions that I'll sitting on.
No. At the moment it's over.
So from any experience that I've had in smaller amounts, seeing we can't be heard at the moment, I'm going to mention that on the way through, that I noticed a drugstore, and that things there for what we're doing may be beneficial for more than just a night's fun in this endeavour. Also, I'll mention that the lady in question is that we
Lady
Oh.
Carmen Fable.
Yeah, come.
she is known to be, as we've been told, quite promiscuous. I'll mention that we also had with halflings, place off the top of my head now, the Crimson Lantern was mentioned to me, and that it was a place of a high-end, essentially brothel that caters to all taste. If she does frequent certain things, there may be information to be had there. And the third thing I want to mention, because sorry, I've just been thinking this through, is at the place that we're actually staying, I'm assuming hotel, gambling, etc., that there may be some things that we can do in regards to going there, having a few drinks, having a gamble, and seeing information that we could do. I didn't know there specifically, but there's 3 things that I think that we could well check out that could give us more tools and or information for the job at hand.
I want to go to the drugstore.
We're always going to go back to
Just remember, you saw the mystical mysteries as well, so you don't forget. Give you options.
But
so
I want to go to at least 2 of them. We're definitely going to go to the hotel towards the end.
yeah, you're going to end up there anyway. So tell me when you want to go first.
So I'm putting that to the group. Those are my ideas of what I think would get more information with my background.
Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm cool for medical work. Medical heads.
Should we get some disguises first? Or even just like something to make us fit in?
Yeah,
Because I feel like we're sticking out so fucking
Ah.
right now.
You have seen some wandering salesmen. They got like this, the mobile little cart strapped to them, selling carnival masks to people who will buy them. If you wanted to grab some.
you grab as well.
Yeah, just masks at the moment.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so this guy is like, mask. Lovely lady, would you like to buy a mask? It is 1 silver piece. That you've got sad, happy, which one?
Happy.
Happy mask for happy.
Good. Thank you.
Mask.
Yes. Yep.
1 silver each.
Yep.
And you'll get a mask.
Who's a bit of a sad clown?
I'm just there. I am the nut.
Copyright.
Yeah, well, I have 20 here, man. Wait, have you heard of the Alabama? Alabama. Alright. So you've got your masks, you put them on, you change your cloaks around as best as you can.
So we're at least a little bit more.
Yeah, you're trying your best. Where would you like to go to first?
Drugstore.
Drugstore?
Yeah, let's get ingredients.
Alright, you head over this shop. Light blues, dark blues, purples, with a big horn curling up. Minotaur's horn. Entering the drugstore, you hear the delightful bell going off inside, magical lights floating around. On the shelves, different potions, different things. In little cases, horns of different animals. Some labelled jackalope, some elk, one labelled horny toad.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Let's see if I recognize anything. Ingredients, things like that.
Yep, go for it.
Once my Nivion wants to respond, there we go. I would say most be good 10.
10? Oh, well, some of these things are different. Some are like traditional things you've seen. Other things you're like, oh, that's weird. What is that? And then you hear, like, coming! And out of the back comes this little gnome lady. Hair tied up in two big ponytails, makeup done up, nice little looking dress. She steps up. Hello. Welcome to my store. Was there anything I could get you? Everything. God, you're a big spender.
Anyone else want to do things before I go nuts? By the way.
No, I'm still ogling like
Do you
what.
have anything that's hallucinogenic
I've got a lot of things.
without doing damage?
Depends.
Like psychological.
Psychological thing. I've got one that could poison you people, make you go out both ends. It's great. Tango. It's a mushroom. She holds up this like purple and red spotted thing. It's like, just chisel.
Can it be ground up?
Oh yes, you can blow it in people's faces and they turn balls. It's great.
How about
Get one for that.
Tango. Don't lick your fingers after you handle it. Also, don't eat, don't drink, don't touch your bits either. You know,
makes people serve and then get dysentery? Okay.
both ends. It's great.
Dysentery.
From anything we've heard, is all this perfectly legal? Or just
It's perfectly legal in Karnyval.
beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't know this one.
I specialize in all types of things. You want medical, you want recreational, you want fuck a guy up. I've got it all. Well,
I'm gonna stock up, guys.
we've got
I'm gonna go there too, Mike. What's this recreational? I thought this was all healing.
Dear. Where have you been?
I'm trying to figure a way. This is all new to me. I'm from a small village.
Bitch, please. How about I give you something that will make your night?
Well, I'm only young twice, so I'm fine.
I don't think that's the same, but I'll go with it.
I'll just go, yeah. Alright, I'll throw it in.
Excellent. All right. She's so, you're a big fella. You could probably handle it. All right. She gets this powder up. She's like, okay. You ready?
Oh, okay, right now.
You ready?
Sure.
And she blows this sparkly purple powder in your face. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. This is gonna be
Can I
good.
buy some?
Oh, yeah. The grand for that.
18.
18?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Can I
have
buy-
a good trip.
Items?
Yeah, sure thing.
What's
So-
it called?
As this powder hits you, you're like, I don't feel it. It's lights just get more intense. Your eyes widen, your pupils just go, and everything is amazing. You're like, oh,
Is it just called
purple powder.
Okay, so can I feel like my first day I can
And
taste
yeah.
sound.
Yeah, you can take sound. You look at your
That's a
the
new.
sound, and you can hear the music outside. You can feel the rhythm through your body. You're like, it's amazing. You guys are looking at me. He's like, you guys are gonna have to look after him now. He's gonna be fucked for the rest of the night. Anyway, anyone else?
Do you have anything that would specifically in small doses increase one? Sorry, I hadn't worked out so. But something that provides the general sensation, general exhilaration, essentially, and that could also make you a little bit more charismatic in a town such as this. You know what I mean?
For yourself or someone else?
Oh, well, sharing is caring.
Got pepper.
We are obviously the charismatic effects only one part, but something that's a little bit charismatic, but then may also reduce, you know, the general perception of things going around. Not Not in any bad way, but just for a bit of
And in the background, you hear, I feel so good.
He's having a great time. Do you want more of it?
I'm just like putting the shit in my pockets.
Well, I can mix a few things together. I can make you a nice concoction. It'll make you more charismatic, but it'll probably make you more susceptible to suggestion as well. Works both ways. Double-edged sword.
Is that like is something of the sort relative, well requested within the town?
Oh, some of these. All sorts of things. Uppers, downers, all arounders. So we get a lot of stuff here.
What about
Healing? Yes, I've got some healing. Not as fun. Imagine going into battle, fucking feeling like you're flying, but not actually. It's quite nice until the thing that you're fighting out. But still, who cares? You go out feeling great. It's brilliant. Yeah, I've got healing potions. I've got potions of flying. Silly things, of course, for the general market.
In general, for my beers, I'll use it as that as high as quality as you can, but I will take what you can make.
How many doses, Star?
But if I can say this thing, we'll take approximately 3.5 grams. That'd be nice. And in
Okay.
balance.
Weird mix, yeah. It's a bit expensive. 50 gold for the 3.
I'll take that. The other thing I'll whisper, just because I can, just in case whatever I'm planning does end up going this way. Do you have anything that increased performance or something? If you know what I mean.
She's like,
Can I do a perception check to see if I hear it?
yeah, you can all make a perception check if you're here. And she's like, for you or...
Oh fuck, I got a 7, don't worry.
She gets closer. She's looking at you. For you or... And she looks at Yagnar.
Do
And she looks at Molza.
I do a perception check?
I did well,
You,
then I
yeah,
got
dude, you
10.
have disadvantage on everything.
Okay, I'll do it anyway.
I'll say 1 for me, but the old man hasn't seen anything in about 35 years, so why not?
I got some horny goat wing.
Just so you know, my disadvantage was a 20.
What?
Yeah.
You hear something.
Yeah.
It sounds awesome. You do hear it. Yeah, you go, fuck yeah. Where's my wife?
Thank you. Ooh.
Molza, the perception check.
I didn't. Sorry.
It's only if you want to hear me and try to,
Nah, it's a
D&D,
1.
No, you don't hear. You're browsing. Oh, sorry. You're browsing the different things. You're like, that looks interesting.
I'm typically looking for pain relief.
Oh, there's plenty of that.
It just needs ibuprofen.
Someone to really deflate that prostate.
Two of them. 2 gold.
You
Very
missed the
popular.
positive.
Oh, dear. I'm not dead. 2 gold. Under 10. Yeah.
Is there something like I'm looking at right now? Because I feel like my character has been
You're looking at what would be a ram's head, but it's like it starts talking to you. Hello, Yagnar.
Hello, Ted.
Are you having a good night?
It's not a
Excellent. And then
Yeah.
you start melting into the wall.
Oh,
You asking the shopkeeper? I've never tried snorting gunpowder. But it seems
No.
poison.
But helping someone else with it.
Wouldn't a bullet, help them along the way?
Could we get a group of people high if we threw a bomb full of something?
Like a-
Is
like a
that
powder
what
bomb?
you're
Powder?
getting at?
Well, probably could put any drink in something and make it.
I'm just saying, if I shot something strong enough to kill it, that it made it, go a bit loopy.
Probably
like
check
lights?
it out,
What do you mean, like
but
lights?
have powder on it. Like I said, that in your face, in your
I don't know
lungs.
if I want to lose.
Go for it.
Actually, can I buy 10?
15.
Jesus Christ, you're having a fucking party. You guys are crazy. Is this the first time here? Jeez.
No, I'm just stocking up.
Um, so, with what I bought the first one, especially, do we know what it does, or is it just a take it and do it?
Oh, that first one you asked for?
Yeah.
It will give you advantage on all charisma-based checks.
Yeah.
But you give you disadvantage.
Mhm.
Oh, advantage on charisma-based checks that you make against someone,
Mhm.
but disadvantage against charisma-based checks that you receive.
Brilliant. Do we know duration or anything? Or just
About an hour.
yeah, sensational. Someone has some fun, man.
What about
That's not
you?
shit, mate.
You guys
As he
are
looks
right.
over to you, Karou. You looking to get
I put the
well, you're no fun.
the
Hey, old man, you all good? And she yells out to Rosa.
What did you say? That cut out.
She's like, hey, old man, are you good? You want anything? Making a bit more. Mm. There's this little gnome on the table. Just like,
No shenanigans for me, thank you very much.
you know.
But I will pay for some pain relief.
Just standard old pain relief.
Yeah.
Even an aspirin.
Or something special, but it needs to reduce pain.
All right. She holds up this white, like a little pouch of white powder. She's like, yeah, mix this in with a drink. It'll reduce the old arthritis. Yeah. Make you feel a little better. Each dose,
little better?
each dose will give you 2 temporary hit points for the day.
Cool.
Do you think that have fitness
Okay.
in your hypno?
Probably.
I'm not gonna say drinking that.
like a sleeping. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
I honestly thought that's what was happening for a second there.
Yeah,
Sleep powder. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, sure is sleep powder. Sleep powder's great.
Yeah.
That $10. Yeah, 10 grams for
I'm
about.
the only one just takes. I'm like,
How much would that be? About 10 grams?
Yeah, how much is it?
10 gold?
Yeah, right. Can I get a discount because I'm buying so much?
Persuasion.
It's fine. Oh, I actually what? Efficient.
Can I help her? She's like, I just bought a lot too.
It's alright, I'm 18.
Well, fuck. You're buying a whole. Usually I'd sell that much purple powder to, a celebrity for a fucking weekend. Of like 50 people. Yeah, sure. How much you spend?
I say in the background, I hear Phil down. I'm like, woo.
Yeah, well, I'll give you 50 gold off. Yeah, good.
Now I need to go back and figure out how much I actually spent. Spent 20 gold.
Well, you
Wait,
guys are looking like you're going to have a wonderful time here in Karnyval. Hit me up if you need anything else. The name is Frankie for Whistle.
50 gold. How much was the sleeping bag gold?
10.
Oh, I didn't even spend 50 gold.
Oh, excellent. So, just remember, if you need a good night,
I'll just take half.
just blow my whistle.
There's a whistle.
I'll do
You'll be right.
There's a whistle. I'm like, huh?
Watch him.
Oh.
All right. She bids you adieu.
Sorry. Just said it. How much sleep powder was it?
About 10 grams. So about 10 doses.
Thank you.
All right.
I don't
As
know.
you exit the shop, what would you like to do now?
I'm a slave to music.
Yeah, you're thumping. There are like ladies dancing in the street. You're like
Mask on.
dancing over towards them. Yeah.
Just doing, oh, I'm doing the best dad dancing. That's all I'm doing, just full on dad dancing. Rolling the die.
One dose. See what it's like.
Constitution saving throw.
I know the chief is new.
Yeah.
10. So you're like, you're having a great time. So you're like, no way, thing, and you like, throw it in your face. And you're like, I don't. And then for you, you're looking around, and then suddenly people's faces starting to twist in grotesque ways.
Oh,
You're
am
like,
I having a bad trip?
yeah, 10, man, come on. You're like, oh, God. And yeah, it's getting a bit hard. You're lucky it's a 10. Things are getting a bit weird, but you're like shaking. It's like, it feels weird. Oh, it's a weird feeling.
I just don't want anyone to touch me.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, don't wait. So, like, you're like, and she's like,
Don't you have a sad clown, a sad face too?
No, I have a happy face.
Oh, okay. And I'm with a sad face.
you think the eyes are darting. Yep.
Like, Elanna.
Like, don't fucking touch me.
Oh, no, I'm not going to touch it. I'm
Your
not going
face
to
is
touch it.
melting.
See people like this. Have a bit of this, it'll even it out.
Okay.
What are you giving up?
Right one.
Oh, the suggestion.
Suggestive powder, that's
Yeah.
spectacular.
Can I take it? Yeah, fuck it, we'll try it.
All right, cool. So you take it.
I'm
Yeah,
taking something.
Yep. All right. So you now are extremely charismatic, but also very suggestible for the next hour.
Alright, but I feel like a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
A little bit.
I'll be alright. Your face is kind of back to normal. Cheers.
Anyone else?
Do you want some purple powder?
I'll be right with purple powder.
I don't agree. Whatever's happening right now, I don't have control. I'm just,
You're just there.
I'm having a great time.
Mhm.
Nah, I'm
So
sorry, you're saying things.
I was like, do you want any more drinks? 2 more drinks.
No, I'm having a proper straighty 180.
Yeah, you're now seeing all these except Molza, who's probably now mixing up a couple of,
Yeah.
Hold on, you want to try this mushroom I have?
I'm really
No,
adults
I'm
or what?
kidding.
Like, stop making it
Do you
pop.
want
No.
purple powder? It's really terrifying.
What do you mean?
No, I'm right. Thanks. You lot have fun. I'm going to be going to bed soon.
Oh, I think we should go try and visit our little halfling friends. See if we can get some information.
All right.
Yeah, fuck, I feel energized.
Those little fuckers! Yes!
All right. So you make your way down Main Street. You get to after about 10, 15 minutes of walking, you get to this 3-story building.
So I've just got a question.
Yeah.
We'll go to the crowd. Your character, how is it after interacting with us, dancing around and all that stuff?
I was extremely uncomfortable. Because, like, keep in mind, it was kind of thrown on me that I was joining this group. Like,
You're just going from the deep
I
end
just,
to the deeper
in
end.
my distance a little bit. Like,
What the Participants Guild had like old timey Dexies or something to keep them off so they
They got like no-dos and shit. Yeah. Nothing. Jax, come on, dude.
Okay, so
Because you're the deep end of your life right now.
I'm just I'm bouncing around, and as we're on the way to this, I'm just doing the absolute like that type of thing out of thing where you just chat uncontrollably. I'm asking Molzar about the last time he had a lay.
This is the most
Asking me what?
And I'm going to try and persuade him to tell me.
All right. So yeah, tell him again because he didn't hear.
Because I'm, up, I'm just talking to you and just saying, oh, when was the last time you raised your bones, so to speak?
Fuck me.
Tell me, I need to know.
As he's doing this, I'm going to turn cast suggestion, and I'm going to say I suggest you stop.
All right. What saving throw is that, Molza?
Wisdom.
I was persuading him first, though.
yeah, but you're susceptible.
All right. So
to
I want you to make a
being
persuasion
around.
check with advantage, but also I want you to make a wisdom save.
With disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's doing it.
Is this like the most we've seen that I talk the entire time?
Yeah, he's
like,
like-
like holy shit, dude, you know more.
He says,
So the persuasion is going to be a 19.
19. So, weirdly enough, as you cast your spell, you do feel compelled to answer the question, but I want you to make a charisma saving throw. And you make a wisdom saving throw. Yes.
I got 17 for the charisma save.
Ooh. So do you feel weirdly compelled to answer the question? This is the magical effects of the charisma dust. But what's your wisdom saving throw?
9.
As you say that, he's he says that back, but you can see him start to think. Your mouth just goes.
Is he still talking back?
You
I can't
stop.
laugh.
You're like. So Molzar,
I've just got absolute terrible cotton mouth, guys, right now. Just hitting me all of a sudden.
Can I
you can answer the question, but it doesn't have to be truthful. Because it's not a zone of truth. You can answer in any way, but you've got to answer the question in some way.
I have to answer the
Yes.
question.
as he's thinking, because I'm also a bit up.
Last night.
Smack Mulder on you.
He said last night.
Last night.
Yeah, but you can't respond.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
can I just do I go roll obsession to see if I hear that?
I would look so stupid.
Yeah,
Dylan.
it's
Sorry.
wrong. Yeah, it disadvantage.
Because I'm also a bit out of it. While he's answering that, like after he says last night, can I just tell Mulder, get it, son, and smack his ass?
Yep.
I'll go
Is
12.
that okay?
12?
Yeah.
You fucking, the lights are very pretty, right?
Oh, those
Yeah,
lights
so you
are
just get
dark.
slapped in the ass by Elanna. They're chops.
I honestly don't know how to react, to be honest.
It's not even like any flex. It's just like,
Molazar would be infuriated.
He's being paid.
This is exactly what I wanted to happen. So you make your way, and you're at this beautiful building. Out the front, a big lantern with a red light. It isn't anything but subtle. And you enter this beautiful foyer. There is beautiful comfy seats everywhere. There's like a desk, and sitting on this lounge is a dark elf lady. Beautiful night dress, really long. Smoking one of those really long cigarette
The
holders.
1940s Navy lady.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She's like, welcome to the Crimson Mantle. I am Madame Rustelia Margon.
I'm hearing
Oh, my dear, I service everyone who wishes to join. Were you looking
That's
for
very-
companionship tonight? We offer many services, ranging from the lewd to just a general massage.
I could go. It's not nice.
I'm gonna, even I want to like, massage this young body again. Oh.
Where you have a wife.
Massage it, not say finish it.
No, yeah, it's not. It's like in
They're happy
the
to-
5 gold. No. What are we desiring tonight?
I'll just be the payment jumping out. Drinks in the show. Do you have any shows, any performers for the general seating?
Wait.
Just the whatever's.
I have a few private performances.
Intimate.
Okay, so it's not like a show thing, because I was going to say.
It's not like burlesque. There are other places that you can go to see like a burlesque show.
Okay, I was going to say, because there's no buffet there, because we haven't eaten yet.
No, this is more like private booths and other services. If you catch my drift.
Mm.
It'd be handy for the information.
I'm fucked. I'm going for a massage.
Do you want to visit?
I'm going to go for a massage. Like,
Massage?
yeah.
1 hour for 5 gold. And depending on what style you would like, this range from the soft touch to the rough and ready.
Okay, hold on. Let me try and get a character for a second here.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like this body is this body's young again. I need to roughen it up again. Do this.
Rough and
That
ready.
means
Oh,
we-
excellent. I have the perfect match for that. 5 gold, 1 hour.
For massage?
Yeah.
This? Yes.
Excellent. 5 gold, and she ushers you down to a room inside this beautiful massage table. Please just strip down to your skivvies and play
Can I, as we walk away, just feel like I just wait for the guys, I'm getting a massage.
Your friend will do that. So he goes into the room, you lay down, you get ready. The rest of you see her go, rough him up! And coming
Is
from,
this like a year? I was just.
coming from the other room is at least 8 foot tall man. Oh, head.
Yeah.
That is Bone Crusher.
Okay.
Dan is very familiar with Bone Crusher. He will sort him out. And you just hear the door close and just the sound of like as Yagnar gets worked on the next hour. It is a very good massive.
It's a bit busy,
Bit painful at times. This guy is powerful. But you're good.
He's not shut.
I mean, after what we've done.
Would any of you else like any services?
So I'll just beam up, and I'll walk up and be like, I'm in Karnyval. I will put my arm around Molzar and be like, just
I can see that.
and I'll be like, look, he's very nervous. This is my dad. Mum died a long time ago. He's getting a bit old. His prostate's a bit inflamed, but he's just looking for a good time before he goes. I'd like to shout him a dance. I'm just going to come in there, just make sure he doesn't have a heart attack. Can I have a couple beers as well, please? No, Dad, don't talk. It's okay. You're going to have a great night. This is just my accent for the night, guys. Like,
What am I doing?
Yes.
We're bullying you a little bit.
Pushing him off.
Pushes you off. Okay.
Do I have enough strength to push him off?
Oh yeah. Like you're not like trying to slam him into the ground. You can get him off you.
I'll be like, it's okay. It's just no.
I'm dropping these kids off and going to run errands. There's no way I'm paying for any service from here. Don't listen to him. He's off his job.
He's very religious. I've got you, Dad. I've got this.
She looks you up and down.
I'm persuading her.
Oh, okay. She looks you up and down. She's like, friend, I've seen people in your condition come in. You're more than welcome. As she turns to Moza, you're more than welcome to your opinion. I offer a service here. And don't need to badmouth my establishment. You go, render it.
What's shot?
Whatever, shot. That's fine.
There's no fucking way you get him in there. No way.
You roll by.
I will literally fight you if you keep going.
Just summons like spirits out of the floor. Dead prostitutes from the wall.
No, it's just a little bit.
Oh, that's staying in. This is a family show. So, are you leaving them there, Malta?
That was the plan.
All right. Yep. Malta leaves and goes off to do his thing. We'll come back to you in a minute. The rest of you, what are you doing?
I want to get one of these private boots.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna
What?
go with Elanna because I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I like with the female. Yeah.
What would you like?
Girls'
The
night.
show?
You know what? Surprise me.
Any preference?
Surprise me.
I forgot she was the judge.
I'm trying to play to drugs.
You're just like, okay. Indeed. Private booth. How long? Hour? Half hour? It's up to you.
Stone says out of your reference.
Half hour? Excellent. Alright, that would be 2 gold.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just a show. No. So you get ushered to this little private booth. Inside, it's nice velvet seats. You sit down, it's very comfortable. In front of you is a stage with a single pole. A bottle of wine is brought in. You put down in front of you. The lights dim magically thing as a.
Just roll it. Also, can I just say, is the wine extra?
No, it's very cheap.
I'm just gonna open it.
Okay, all right. So in walks. Like, I'm just gonna an elven man.
Ah, come
No, I'm sorry, wrong.
on. You get it?
Wood elven in complexion. Yep.
You get a wooden
It's muscular. And then he spends the next 30 minutes doing the most beautiful pole dance you've seen in your life.
While he's doing this. No, it's actually not that good.
You're like,
Yeah, but you're doing great.
he's trying to ignore you.
Like, you're really flexible. Like, your core strength is under.
He does the whole, like, hands only walking thing.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, okay, then you start smiling and you go back up the bowl.
We're meant to be asking for information.
Oh yeah.
I asked the stripper information.
I'm gonna ask him what he knows about
Women in the town.
yeah, the lords and the ladies, you know, from one noble, trying to find out some stuff.
I'm really just here to dance for you guys. Like,
Would like 5 gold change your mind?
yeah, $5. You give me $5, I'll talk your ear off.
Yeah, I think pretty good. Well, I've headed to him because I think when people talk
He's like, nice, and he puts it in his G-string because all he's wearing.
How? No?
Don't ask questions.
Okay. Alright.
You're fucked at the moment, you know.
He puts it away in nature's deposit box.
It's like, oh,
Specifically.
so is that what do you want to know? Like, we have a lot of high class people come in. Like,
I've always wanted to meet Lady.
oh, lady,
Saying, you know, Rells, and, you know, I've just heard so much about her, but never really had
she tips well.
She tips well.
Well, she has her favourites in here. She's got me a couple of times.
What's her preference? I've got a
He has no preference.
Really?
That woman is, oh boy.
Got to respect it. Hot then. Send him
In the background, you're like, oh yeah. Oh.
Where she's been through at least everyone in here at least once.
And is she always like obviously we came in together, but is she by herself or is she one of those people who always has
Oh, she has a little hands on. Those bodyguards usually stay at the front. She's got like the little gaggle of the ladies that, you know, they follow her trying to catch the crumbs of the coin she drops, you know. Yeah. The yes men, you know.
Not you, the yes man.
Oh, no offense. Man's gotta make a living.
I love it. There's a coherent conversation right now with what's going on. It's totally terrible.
She's got like she's really persuading this guy.
Will you get the drugs again?
Yeah, slightly bad.
You paid $5 though. He's like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, but that's
Bad
my
trip
way of
in and
persuading
out.
because you just keep paying money until they tell you things. It's always worked. These things now, I'm getting nervous. Shit, I had a really good training
I'm
going
in the
there.
room too, but I'm really.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. You.
You're sitting in the corner like,
Yeah.
there's a half-naked old man in front of me. What am I doing?
Thin bird.
Is she in a? What's it called for us? The big band.
Oh, it's just a band playing. You haven't been told the band's name.
Oh, I thought there's a band playing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you going to that?
Yeah.
Band?
Please.
Yeah, big fans.
What's the band's name?
Like, look, to be honest, I can recognize that song, but I can never remember the name.
Okay. Haven't you heard of Our Alchemical Allure?
Oh. Miranda's gonna be so cute.
That's why I did it. You haven't heard of them? Like, have you seen them? They're 4 guys that all look the same. It's crazy.
Like St. Albans and everything?
Same fucking face. I think it's magic though.
Oh, they were pretty
I haven't met them, I've seen them.
How long have they been around?
Few years?
What's the vibe?
Vibe, dark and
Do you think it'll be like
emotional.
one of those ones that's too bright and it's too well lit, or more like a dark environment?
Oh, dark, definitely. They have the lights down. They have the lights down, but the magical lights going off. They're singing, and it really like brings out the red of their skin. It's crazy. Oh yeah, they all look the same. Yeah, sort of like you, except red and long black hair and
I'm
tattoos.
saying you're all the same. I'm just like,
What's that?
nothing.
Oh, I think I really awesome.
Well,
I love their song,
How far-
the White March. It's great. A lot left here. Oh, you'll hear him. You'll hear him. There's one that's like, I'm sort of all right.
I should have been writing down this.
How many songs do you have? How many songs have you written down?
The lady is.
I've been thinking about this for a
What
while.
I want to do is like want to roll to see if any of those songs we go to it resonate with me.
Okay, we can do it. All right. So yeah,
Yeah.
anything else? We're kind of running out of time.
You know, I'll be like, you know what? Doing great. You gotta. Everything's very.
Can I offer you ladies anything else?
Nah, I'll just chuck another golden. Like, cheers, mate.
I'm good, thanks. You make me
You know, if we just keep it under the table.
About what? Watch out. Have a good night, ladies. And he just does a backflip onto the pole and.
Yes. I hope he like goes away into the floor and.
No, I'm sorry, it's not that.
Damn it.
All right, so they're
Okay.
doing that. Back to you, real quick. Because we've got to get this rolling. What are you doing?
I don't know how it ought to be, but
You could probably just go for it.
I mean, I just talked with the stripper about his butthole.
all right. Well, do I spot any of my halfling mates around? Are they in the way
Perception
or
check.
anything? That's is that going to be? I know it's a wisdom.
Yeah, go for 7.
9, but 14.
14. Get fucked. So you're seeing you're being left there, and the matter's like, can I offer you a evening? Or can I offer you a show? What do you want? And the next thing you hear, she hurt me, man. She hurt me. She broke me. As this little halfling comes out, being ushered by his mates, and this big half-orc lady just comes out. She's like, do come back. So, office. And they look up at you and they're like, it's a 2-point string, what's that? And they come over, he's like, you getting anything? You getting anything? He got a good time. He's like, sit down, I need a nice pack.
Was he the first cab off the rank?
We all went for a show. He wanted her. And then you see this old lady just like up against the wall. Just,
Giggle
Or
man.
something like, I was originally just going to bring my dad, but he's been stunning, a bit too religious. Although,
it was the old guy we saw with it, yeah?
but we'll be like, wouldn't mind going for a bit of a show, something else. If you all want to join me, we should go in. I'll look at the one that I made that joke to before and be like, birds of a feather, eh, mate?
That's great, yeah. Where do you want to go? Here again? Somewhere else?
Oh, well, I'm here now. I've got some other people around. Well, we may as well.
Oh, right. Let's get her in. Yeah. And they pay the lady and they get you ushered into a big booth. And
Yeah, a whole bunch of halflings with
Yeah. This white eagle looking Aarakocra comes down and just beautiful pole dance.
Does it do a feather dance?
Oh yeah, man. Like and flies up.
Yeah.
What are you trying to achieve? Because this is getting a bit weird.
I'm not going that far, though.
So you're just having a good show with these guys.
Yeah, I'm just like asking them how much they're around and everything, like how long they've been in town, while we're all having a show, having a few drinks.
Oh, don't worry. I've got it here. Oh, we're from Istap, down the river a bit.
So just in here for the weekend for a bit of fun, eh?
Oh, yeah. We run a trading company down there. We ship like sheep and other livestock off to other areas. It's a big trade hub there. It's right in the river.
I've heard of a real big sheep trading company. I think I've been around some different towns and stuff like that. We're pretty big. I think it was set up a couple hundred years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it's true. Like this guy, he just came in. It's like there was an open market. He just came in. He just thing. It was him and another mate and this weird like army dude. It was weird. I set it up. Yeah.
That's good. Decent work. I'll just pour them up and drinks and everything. I'll be like, so what? Again, like
It's okay. One of the other three cities just down to the river to the west. So if you're not a drink.
They're all people.
And I'll be like, oh, as the show is finishing up, I'll just be having a chat about things because it wasn't where I'm going. I'm like, if we're ever in that area, remember, my name's Deadeye.
Deadeye.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Matthias Gantry.
Shake his hand.
Yeah, and these are my fucking hangers on. Don't worry about them. And then one guy's just crying, just craving like a bag of ice.
I don't know if him so partaking is your thing, but this might wake him up a little bit.
And you're giving him the suggestion powder?
Yeah. I'm like, if it's okay, 'cause it's one of his works.
Yeah, he's like, fucking, get him on the key.
Yeah.
He's like, alright, my dick still hurts, but I feel fucking good.
So I'm not partaking. I'm like, I'm a little bit done because I'm coming it down, but I'll just shout them all a little bit.
Yeah.
Jeez, you are
They're
Jack.
all very susceptible.
No, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just doing it a bit like, if I'm ever in town, we should hang out, we'll do a thing, and I'll just keep that information for life.
So, classic druggy chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be babes.
Alright.
Did you write down the name?
Yeah.
So this is all happening in an hour. So let's cut back to Mollizer.
Bring responsibility.
What were you doing while these guys were,
I wanted to try and speak to Garrad.
Excellent. You make your way back to the Mask's mansion. You're ushered in by Starlight. She's like, oh, you made it. Come in. He's waiting. She ushers you into a side room, little library study. And you're sitting there in what looks to be a smoking jacket, flipping through a book. He's like, oh, I was told that you wanted an audience. Please, come sit.
You and me. Not much of an audience.
One magic practitioner to another. Oh, it's fun. Please sit. So, what are you after?
It was all things I wanted to speak to you about privately. First off, this deal that we made
Yes.
in regards to the cannonball. The headmaster has made it clear that I won't be getting any information from him.
Well, that's a shame. Why would he keep you out of the loop?
You know what these wizard folk are like, cocky bastards.
Yes. See, I don't actually have much to do with the Magistery. Didn't actually learn from them, so to say. They seem like the rod up their ass is a rod up its ass, if you don't mind me saying.
I don't mind at all. I didn't have a choice.
What?
But
What about you?
I don't trust him.
You.
What was that?
Look at you. Man of your repute, I can feel the energy coming off you. You obviously studied, but at your age, you should be a well-accomplished caster. What's the go there?
The school of magic that I chose to specialize with isn't necessarily one that is ethical.
Does he not still water one with it?
Not with him.
Okay.
I wouldn't think. You wouldn't have a skeleton running around in here. So,
No.
and what school would that be?
I said it before. Balance of life and death. A bit of
Ah,
necromancy.
nothing wrong with that. The bloody clerics use it to heal the folk and bring them back from the dead. What's wrong with raising a few bones from the ground?
Too true. Everything has its uses, even if it's dead.
I like you, old man. Got a good head on the shoulders. So what do you want from me? You want information on this all? I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Good. Anything to stick it to those stuck-up idiots in their high tower.
I also want you to tell me, if you can,
Yes.
what the headmaster is up to when he comes down.
Ah. A little bit of playing the field, I see. My friend, you help me in my problem, I'll be in your debt.
Well, that's the second thing I was going to talk to you about.
Oh,
You and I both know that there's something more valuable than gold,
indeed.
and that is knowledge.
Ah.
I would like to forego my gold reward tomorrow
Yes.
for knowledge. Teach me as much as you can.
As I said, I like you. I humbly accept. I have some spells of your variety. I'll talk more on you after the fact. Once I have access to the things I'm missing. As you know, a wizard is only as good as his book. And I happen to be missing mine. But that comes later. Mr. Nightwalker, I think we have a deal. And he holds out his hand.
I see you made a shake.
Yes.
Alright. I shake it. I was expecting something more extravagant, like a blood oath or something more...
My friend, I'm
I'm a necromancer, by the way.
well, yeah, I understand. My friend, my tool is enchantment. I make things. I sell things. I make things better. The blood oath's a bit good. I'm no warlock. But I do dabble in necromancy. And I've been around for a while. So I know a few things.
Yeah, that was all I wanted to do.
Listen, well, you go get some rest. I hear your room is fairly comfortable. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Indeed. And Starlight ushers you out into the street. So,
Back with Tyson.
Why not somebody?
so the hour's finished. He's finished up. He went in the hour that you guys are all doing that. Yagnar, you come out. You're sore.
I'm sore, but I'm walking out like.
You like feel good.
Yeah, yeah.
Easier.
Bone Smash is like, was it good?
I turn and just pat him on the shoulder like, please call me, is it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's
Like,
huge.
good job, mate. That was good. I needed that massage.
Excellent. I studied hard.
Nice.
Nice. You come back. You're a good customer.
I give him like a big friendly handshake, like a dad shake. Like,
His hand just like comes
like
comes
we
your
do like a credit shake and it's like literally my forearm's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I'm still high as fuck. I'm walking out.
All right.
About an hour, I'm sober now.
All right. The rest, yeah, you've come off your trips.
Oh, I'm off my trip now.
You're starting to come down.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we all like.
Yeah. You're like, oh. So, what do you want to do?
Wasn't it that
Rest of the night.
mystical?
Oh, the Garrad's mystical mystery.
Oh yeah, we should head into the shop.
You want to head in the shop? Did you want to come too, Dan? Are you good?
What shop was it, Miss?
It's
Garrad's mystery.
Garrad's Mystical Mysteries.
No, because basically, I still think they're going to be fucking high as fuck. So I'm going to be going back to the
chance, right?
hotel.
You head back to the hotel. We'll wrap Dan up.
Yep.
So you go back to the hotel. You go to the reception. Give them your name. They're like, "Oh, you have one of the penthouse suites, sir." They take you up into this beautiful, like, high-class room. The bed is one of the most comfortable things you've ever sat on in your life. A small platter of exotic cheeses and hams is laid out.
Oh,
And a balcony that looks out over the festivities of the city. And you do with that what you will.
There's not much I can do.
You gotta
Yeah.
like, sleep in the
Basically,
bathtub
I'm
or
just
something
gonna
weird.
It slopes to the floor.
Alright.
Excellent. So the rest of you are heading over to the last shop, are you?
Yep.
Alright, you head over to Garrad's Mystical Mysteries. You went to the shop and inside are just assortment of items. Swords hanging on the walls, armors, rods, rings, decorations everywhere. There is what appears to be a dragon skull mounted to the roof. And behind the desk looks to be a very bored half-elf male in like his late teens, just flipping through a book. Hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, actually, no, we're coming down, aren't we? Like, hello.
Hey, like, hey, mate. I'm not looking at swords. I was going to go look at swords like, straight over walking over to them.
Is there anything you would like? This shop sells the greatest magical items this side of Arunatel. Thank you very much.
Tell me about these swords.
There's swords. That one cuts things. That one cuts things better.
Is there any guns?
Guns? No, this isn't a fucking.
I'm
It's a magical thing. Have you heard of someone putting magic on a gun? How fucking stupid's that?
I feel like you need to put your gun like this.
No, I want to calm down, bro. I don't have any fighting spirit in me. It's like, okay.
We sell rings of protection, we sell rods with magical abilities, we sell armor that will make you not get stabbed. No,
What
what's
rods do you have?
what?
What rods?
One that doesn't move,
How much is it?
1,000 gold.
Nice.
It's a fucking rod that you can lock in place, and he pulls it out. It looks like a silver rod with two horse heads on each end, and he locks it in place and just leaves it there. Ta-da!
Can I just grab it and start trying to like do chin-ups off it? Or something?
Yeah, you lift yourself up off the ground.
Fuck
like
it.
What about the ring of protection?
Ring of protection, 250 gold, makes you less likely to get stabbed. Why would you want stuff like that?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Nobody buys this stuff anymore.
Do we not talk about weapons on us?
Oh,
Do we?
yeah.
Like,
Shouldn't it be cheaper then?
Yeah.
Supply and demand, dude.
dude, I don't make the stuff. I just work here.
Who makes?
Who makes the stuff? I don't know. I get it brought to here by someone called Lord Goldenrod. He owns the place. He bought it from fucking this Garrad fella years back.
Oh, so Garrad doesn't own it.
No, the fucking he died or some shit. I don't know. The guy was here 1 minute and then boom, gone the next. God knows where he went.
Isn't that like a copyright Maybe name still on it, but you don't know.
No, the guy just keeps it running with the name. Work here, lady. Jeez.
I'll just quickly ask, do you have any just cheaper, perhaps enchanted light armor?
Light armor. Some leather here.
And it's studded
That's
or
politely
or
better.
metal?
Studded. Maybe. Like, this is all. As I said, no one comes in with this shit.
Is there any? How much for studded leather? And
Studded leather. And goes through a couple of boxes. He pulls them up. Here you go. Studded leather. Plus one. What's the plus one? Yeah, this 500. As I said, I don't make the prices, guys. This guy makes it. He brings it here, and I sell it.
What kind of magical swords do you have? Just curiosity, just asking.
All right. He puts that down. All right. He pulls his sword, long sword off. Long sword. Fucking who names it plus one? You got like the backstabber or some shit. I don't know. Makes you slightly better. This one's apparently 300. We got this one though. And he pulls out a special box and opens it up and pulls out what looks to be just a normal greatsword. He's like, this one actually has a fucking name. Ignis, and just flames erupt out of it.
Yes.
Okay, this is Flame Tongue. It's this kid's like holding out this flaming sword. Ignis. Okay, say the magic word, catches on fire, then you stab people with fire. It's great.
As he was lighting that up, has he been putting all this stuff on the table?
Yes.
Just because it's the smallest, did he put the ring of protection on the table?
He hasn't put that out yet. That's in a case over there, over the side.
What's the smallest item there?
No.
You've got him to get out the immovable rod. That's locked in place there.
I'm not trying to move him.
There's the armor and that plus one sword and the one he's holding. Yeah, this one though, if you can't afford that, this is 10,000 gold.
Oh.
To be honest, like, give me a bit of time.
Is there any way?
I just one idea. It's like, look, some try. Never had that life.
Is there any way, because it's only stuff, is there any way that I could try and
Put two swords.
that in between my cloak while that flames up? So why his eyes are distracted?
Okay, now
She'll cover
it makes sense, but this is also a piece of studded armor he's pulled out of a fucking box, and he's got the box there for it in front of him. So you can swap it
Or are the only ones in the store?
in your own story.
And no one comes here at all.
Yeah. Like, you can most certainly try. I'm just saying.
Can I get out before I'm done? I'll just.
Can I become the knight?
You could probably become. So.
Actually, while he's distracted, can I try and hide in a corner?
Roll me a stealth check. Finish.
Natural 20.
Oh,
You're a total of
29.
And it puts it down. It's like, where'd you make her? The
Huh?
guy that was standing here with the weird hat and the dead. Ah, fuck it, whatever.
I'm still trying to get over the flames and the sword coming out, man.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Have I seen where the ring of protection was?
Yeah, it's in a case, like a glass
Is it
case,
locked?
locked. Yeah, off to the side of the think of it as a square room, off to the left side.
Can I try and, because I've stealth, can I sneak past and try and lock it?
All right, so you've got a hide thing. So you're going to try to
I've got the highest
make
stealth
a
roll.
thieves' tool check.
Weird. Which,
Can I walk out the store now?
I give him advantage
Ah.
on that.
No, you don't see this happening.
Damn it.
what would I roll for a thieves tool check?
It's your proficiency bonus, your dexterity bonus, added to a d20.
That's 4 dex and proficiency bonus plus 7. Just straight roll.
Straight roll.
I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah, but you're an advantage of not being seen.
19.
It opens up. Yep. All right. Sleight of hand.
You went for it.
Natural 20.
No.
As you pocket it, and just you close, lock it up, disappear.
With my thing back in there.
Yep.
And I'm just waiting for them to leave, and I'm going to go out.
So yeah, is any of this shit interest you guys?
Not like, not for that. But I don't. Not.
All right. Well, can you get out? I'm about to close up. Like,
Oh, you're about to close. The store? For
yeah,
the night?
dude, look at me.
Can I be saying that really loud?
No, I'm waiting for you guys
Oh,
to leave,
okay.
because I'm with like a natural 20 stealth check, I'm pretty sure that I am pretty.
In and out.
And I'm just gonna
You're
like, I'm just gonna slouch out there the same as you guys do, kind of shoot you.
Oh, I'm gonna drag my feet and hit out my. Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. Body's full, my mind's
Like,
like.
all right, cool. Just come back whenever you have some money. Just remember, my name's Jimmy. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
As he closes the door behind you and locks it. All right.
I like
He's
the-
very disinterested in anyone being in there.
Is he interested or didn't he?
Disinterested.
Okay.
It's a far cry from the experiences you've had in a magic store with me before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot less fun.
That was like, yeah. Not like.
I used to go into the garage, they were all like, hey, we have done.
Hello, how are you? Yes. What can I help you? I got this.
No one knows I'm taking that.
No one's noticed.
So really, can I just say?
That's yours.
What did you actually take, sorry?
Are you
Do I
attuning
accept
to
it?
it?
I can hear it, sorry. What was it?
It'll add +1 to his all his saving throws and his AC if you tunes to it. It will take you an hour, and you can do that when you make your way back to the hotel.
You can put that on while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on before bed. I'm going to put it in my inventory.
Are you guys doing anything else? Or are you heading back?
Was it not a band you want us to
Probably
see?
head back.
That's tomorrow night.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm ready to go to bed.
All right. So you make your way back to the hotel. Again, same as Mozart. You give your name at the front desk. They issue you up to your own private rooms. Beautiful penthouse suites, food laid out, beautiful beds, and a view to die for. You all come out to your balconies and you're all pretty much next to each other. Yeah, how do you doing?
Can I actually just have the door open and just be lying in bed with like a platter on my chest, just eating like that?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't want to go out there. I found bed. It's comfy.
You attune to the ring. Yes.
Look, yeah, the way you said that, I'm like, I want to identify it, but in character, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I have identified.
Yeah, but
So you attune to the ring.
I'm going to choose it.
You're looking at it. You feel a bit more protected. Then you hear in your head, "Well, aren't your fingers sticky?"
No.
Don't worry. That can be part of your payment. I hope that kid was helpful. That store isn't doing so well again. I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Deadeye. As the sending spell
Oh.
fades.
That's just saying I can't respond to it.
You can respond 25 words.
You could. I'm just saying. You could say this is just proving how good I am.
Just wanted to show you.
Because you will be able to. You want to show how good you are. I think that's your character.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. So I'll say you wanted proof. You now have it. That's I'm going to say that part. Space. Look,
Here it is.
we can discuss all further payments in the future. Yeah, that's
You don't get a reply.
That's
You feel
all
like it's tied to the ring. Excellent. You all have a good night's sleep.
Can I do some things with the powders?
God, woman. What are you going to do?
So,
Alright, go.
Just the tip.
the purple powder, I want to mix into some of my, well, how much have I got of it? I want to mix
How are you? How's your character
15
going? Like,
grams.
he's probably sleeping like
So like 1
really
gram
well.
for 15 bullets.
You
in with
would be
my
like-
You want to make 15
I
hallucinatory
myself and
bullets.
slept like
Fair enough.
under the pop.
And very carefully.
you made a build a fort. Like you build a fort with you.
I just need to like
Grind it up.
Okay?
I feel like there's me sleeping there with the planet, like fell asleep with the planet on my chest like that, like that. Head propped up, cheese and mouth and meat hanging off like one of the tusks. Oh, yeah.
Okay, make me a dexterity saving throw. See how deft you are with your hands.
I don't wear gloves.
Still. You make it mean you're after. But then you're sitting on your bed late at night and just shit is everywhere. You're like, oh, I fucking touched it. I fucking touched it. I fucking touched it. I fucking touched it. You get, and this is going to be fun for tomorrow, a point of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Okay. What does that actually do? I've never had exhaustion.
No. You get disadvantage on some checks. You do not get to sleep that night.
Oh.
That's
You-
fine actually.
You are fucking like, oh god, there's like dragons coming through the wall. Your dad's telling you off in one corner. There's an old machinery that you couldn't fix. It works a lot, trying to kill you. You've had a rough night, man. The last of the night. But in the morning, you're like,
But I have it, you know. Can I say I mixed it with like neutral liquid?
yeah, like a water. Yeah. All right.
Was it? I had all my spells up.
The morning comes, you have a beautiful breakfast delivered to your rooms. And you get a summons. Come into the master's mansion to discuss your job.
Well, we should head out, I guess.
I'm taking the plate with me.
Yeah.
I'm just walking out.
It's like
Yeah.
the usher's like, sir, you can't.
I'm just like, I'm enjoying this nut.
Just throw
Walk out with your plate.
You
Go to
want
the
that?
masks, make your way back to the mansion, get back inside, and in his mask uniform, he issues you into his office, locks it down magically, and drops the disguise. So I hear you all had fun last night. Some more than others. How's the rain treating you, Mr. Deadeye?
I believe it suits me quite nicely.
I believe it does.
Ring.
As I said last night, I don't know if you got my reply, but you wanted some proof of our skills. Just shine it just so it glints slightly on the side of his cheek.
Aren't you cocky? As you can see, friends, I used to be a purveyor of magical items, so you've met my old store. As I explained to you, it's not doing so well lately. People are like this. He needs magical items and he can just shoot a guy in the face. I actually haven't attempted that yet. And got my hands on. Maybe if you give me a few hours with your gun, I could do something else too. You could be our baby.
My gun's also ready.
Yeah, poultry full infusion she's got.
Excuse you, they're good.
Didn't you see my sword?
Can I
As he
get
pulls up a bag next to him, he opens it up and pulls out of it another one. He's like, this is my personal. I don't get to use it much, but when I do, it looks fan-fucking-tastic.
I can give him my gun for a few hours.
We'll see. You've got 2 jobs I need you to do. Tonight, big night. As you've heard, the band is playing. The RRS will be there. And you have a necklace to steal. Now, I've offered you clothes. I've offered you tickets. What else? Are you going to take? Or have you got your own devices?
I'd still like.
Yeah, I want clothes. I want to fit in.
Definitely want some clothes. I do
Yeah.
need a little bit more time to liaise with some of the patrons at the hotel. It's part of the plan.
You have to take any weapons or anything in, or did I check?
Your weapons will be checked at the door.
Just a quick question. What's it called? The invisible servant. How long does that last for?
Unseen servant.
Yeah, unseen servant. Sorry. Yep.
Need to find it. Sorry.
No, that's alright.
Good.
I didn't have it prepared, so it's not in my spellbook.
Would I be able to stash my all-purpose tool into like one of my shoes? It's the size of a screwdriver.
Yes. If you want to, you shouldn't need weapons.
I can use it as a focus.
My dear, that's not a weapon. Just yourself.
It's an hour.
An hour? Okay. I was going to say we could probably stash them in there and they can just, earlier they sit there in the corner when you all see them, you can walk around, but unseen servant could always be done in the bathroom. And
Is anything unseen servant invisible?
Yeah, he's completely invisible.
Anything he's holding?
No. He can pick things up, as he did before, he moved a cup around.
He can only perform simple
Yes,
tasks.
like simple tasks that Mozart gives him specifically.
But he can't hold our bag of holding.
Yeah.
With everything in it and it be invisible.
No.
That's my point.
He would have just come
But he
and
could-
all around it.
No.
the other thing
You can
is,
see it inside.
he could just go, oh, and I'm just saying this is just me saying, ladies there, unclips the necklace, it falls to the ground. One of us goes down and picks up and goes, oh, here you go, the fake one. Wow.
That is old school. Of course, it coming from you, friend.
I was like, this is the most number I could think of.
That is one.
Yeah, I had.
Or one of us could sleep over.
I mean, that was my first. I thought it was sending in young death, but
Wait, what? This is amazing being into. Wait, what?
look,
Or at least
you know,
get it
she's
to a
living
point
that
of
her
unrest.
Okay.
So,
Now,
or if
Oh,
she
you
is a
try.
fan of the band, then dancing does always provide different bumps, bruises, etc.
yes,
The only issue is that obviously now we're getting a replacement onto her. So we have to get a replacement necklace onto her as well as getting the other one off.
so she will have her own private booth for the night. She will then make her way from that booth to the dance floor, vice versa. Get drinks one. Up to you to pick the opportune time. She will be dancing. I've seen her at these events before. It's up to you.
Okay.
Now,
I do want to do a little recon mission at the casino before. But
okay, take your time. And he brings in what looks to be this mechanical man dressed in a suit. On him, a little pin cushion with pins and a long tape measure. He's like, this is my tailor. I don't trust, sentient things. Get a robot to do it, it's great. This is one from one of your friends. Brilliant.
Yeah, from a girl.
From someone. Can't remember his name. Very cantankerous. Old man, about this big. Now, sort them out. And he just goes around each one of you real quickly, just measuring, tying. You see him then write down on a piece of paper. And then he just over to Garrad. He's like, Interesting. He pulls out what used to be a wand. It's like, indispensable friends. The wand of well dressed. Just shoots you with it.
Mm.
Put
Like,
you in.
it's like a Cinderella moment, like
Now.
the whole thing lifts over. Yeah.
Real quick. Now, real quick, it's going to hit you
Hmm?
with what you want to wear. He's got your measurements, he's got some designs. But in your mind, what outfit do you want the night?
Oh.
It's anything goes, but it's more of a, well, it's an emo band. So.
Well, I'm gonna take it. From what I've seen,
Please be a dad attending some kid's fucking concert.
Hawaii.
I wanted to see if I saw any chads at all.
So, roll a history check.
History check.
The check.
In Karnyval, there's chads everywhere.
3.
3. You didn't see any, but you roughly have an idea of what a chad looks like.
Okay, how about this? I dress like a chad, except I still wear the socks and sandals.
Excellent. So he hits you. It hits you with this. Gotta go in what looks to be olden times. So it's like a singlet with like a ruff around it. You have all these bangles and other jewelry up your arms. You've got a pair of like it looks to be big, thick-rimmed sunglasses on, and like this hipster hat
Yeah.
like on your head.
Yeah.
You've got some form of bum bag, shorts that are a little bit too high,
Yeah.
and your socks and sandals.
Yes, that's all. That's all that matters. I'm rocking. I feel this.
He leans over
Feeling so?
to his robot and says, "Really? So, really? Okay, you will fit in, I think. Just sit in."
I wrote this down before. So, and I've altered it a bit. So I'm going to go with pretty much black, longer flowing robes that do go around, crimson trim on the inside that does wrap around to form like a half little mask type of thing, similar to I can't remember exactly what it's from, but just like kind of like a silken mask that goes over, so kind of disguising my cloak. I will be wearing Doc Martens because yes. I also kind of want to have the robes. It's kind of like a half robe, half suit kind of thing. Think well-dressed dude from Harry Potter. And little, doesn't have to be ruby, but at least faux ruby cufflinks in the space of my own personal insignia. So the Deadeye. Also in the thing, just in case I want this, somewhat to the side, just whatever the alchemical romance band logo would be, just hidden only if I want to see it.
Okay, yeah. He's looking at you. He's like, "No, that
I'm a well-dressed man.
you, my friend, like to hide in plain sight, don't you?" Karou, my dear.
I feel like we're just gonna have a bit of a green dress situation that's kind of just kind of looks like leaves and vines. You know, being my true druid self. Still have that.
He hits you with the wand, and yeah, your beautiful dress comes on, and a bit of leaves and stuff in your hair, and for a moment, you swear he like looks at you, follows his eyes, he's like, weird. Lovely. He just reminded me of someone. Hold on. Clean up the grime and whatnot, shall we? He hits you with the wand.
It's just like, dude, take off the jeans, you've got to wear a dress.
I was just gonna say, let the pants.
No, I was doing just like parents over to kids.
That was me as a child. Oh my god, I used to chuck the deuces. Mom would wear a dress. I'm like, no. I'm not wearing pants forever.
So Jami, colourful flowing, you were just the girl that bought the tickets to the wrong show.
Oh I'll just make her wear all black.
Yep.
Boots, comfortable.
Yep. So like it's just like I had no idea, so I went generic.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
form fitting, but not like
Yeah.
just all
You
black.
could have, you know, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a hidden compartment shoe.
Oh yeah, I want a hidden thing in my
Yeah,
boot
yeah,
for screws.
yeah. Back into
Oh, can we just know I did not like go out all out of the shoes. I'm still rocking this.
My cheeks has got a big braids.
I think you look at me, yeah.
Actually, put the hair up properly.
Bought the shoes.
My sandals. I thought for sure you'd have New Balance.
No. I'm still rocking my socks and sandals.
Beautiful.
So he turns
To
to
actually be like clean.
yeah, like
Like
it's all,
hair actually.
All of
probably
us
up.
are just looking at her like,
yeah. There's no silk.
could
She
do
actually
that.
smells nice for once.
Take the sunglasses
The
off.
piss smell is gone. Turns to Molza and he's like, "You'll fit in regardless. Did you have something in mind?"
I think you just shoot him and then it just doesn't change.
What did I have in mind?
Yeah.
Pretty much the same, except black robe, like pristine black robe with a hood, and the mask that I posted in chat.
Which is from Guild Wars.
Basically like this. It is.
Guild Wars 2, that's a no one. No one, sorry.
It's like a silver skull with like half of it cut off.
Ah, yeah, I see.
So it's covering like half of my face.
What armor is that?
Excellent.
That's fucking sick.
Let's go.
God, I would have put Guild Wars 2 now. Then what have you done?
Yeah, he hits you when just your robe's immaculate, the mask forms on, he's like, that's more than I expected from you. Now, you can wear these for the day, we can supply them to you later. You've got, it's only 11 o'clock now, you've got about 7 hours before the festivities kick off.
No, that.
Didn't you get any sleep last night? Jesus Christ. But you're a full elf, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go sit in that room for 4 hours, dear. You'll be fine.
Right.
You get a long rest. You just,
Am I still exhausted?
no, you get a long rest. You lose the level of exhaustion. Trance, good. But you're out for 4 hours.
That's fine.
What have we got? It's a little bit of time. Wow, guys, like, I've got so much here and you've got through this much.
We got distracted during
This is great. So, for the rest of the game, for the rest of the day, what do you want to do before you hit the club?
I want to go gambling. I would go in my dress stance, and I specifically want to go play dice.
Excellent.
Is that the same? You got the
Yeah, at the hotel. You noticed coming in through the lobby, off to one side was a bar and a casino area downstairs. So, yeah, you can do that. Just gotta check. Anyone else have anything in particular they want to do?
I'm past.
You're asleep. You good? Excellent.
If you listen, you're at the place that we're going to, aren't we? Or you
Yes,
yeah.
I'm in
I'm just gonna go there and I'm gonna just. Is there a buffet there? I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. I'm hitting the buffet. I'm gonna walk around, just kind of like scout the area, but just gorging myself as I walk
All
around.
right. I'll keep back to you, Malazar. Anything?
I need spellcasting reagents, but it's just boring.
Good. You go ask Garrad and he supplies you with whatever you need.
Okay.
So any components you need, he just comes up with them. You need this, you need that. Perfect. There you go. I can make your focus. Make it a skull. It would be interesting. We'll get to that. But then, here you go. I like to see what you can do.
Alright.
Are you just going to follow these boys into the casino?
Oh, that's probably going to be a bad idea.
Follow them around. Alright. We'll finish up on you then, Deadeye. Now you entered the casino during the middle of the day. It's not as rowdy as it would, but there are still a few people in here. You see the two wizard boys. They're what looks to be their chaperone. He's all sheepishly like thing. The chaperone's chewing him out. You had one job, boy. Keep that safe. And what? You got it nicked? You dropped it somewhere? This is why you were told not to drink, he said. Yes, master? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. There is a table. Sitting at it seems to be an older gentleman. White suit, bow tie. The dealer. And a dwarven gentleman. Looking rough and tumble. Both well dressed.
So this is just at the dice table?
Yep.
First and foremost, I would like to, before I start doing anything in between, I'll just greet everyone politely as I sit down.
And the dwarf looks up to you and is like, "Aye." The man's like, "Well, hello then.
General.
Would you like to join us for a game, boy?"
Yes, I mean, is there a dealer and everything as well?
Yeah, the dealer's there. He's like, "Oh, he's just there to supervise gamblers' dice."
Yeah, looking to win some coin? Well, why not? I'll sit down and...
"Well, I'm in the running to take some of it, boy." And the dwarf's like, "He's already been running me dry."
There's the luck of the roll sometimes.
Indeed it is.
Well, thanks for playing, boys.
He chucks in 50 gold.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. You can match that, can't you?
yeah, alright. 50 gold.
All right. Now, I am not familiar with the rules of dice.
I went for dice specifically because I'm proficient in dice.
Excellent. So, what we'll do is, how many D6s do you have?
I have 2 over here.
Grab another 2.
Oh, I'll give you some.
Right. What we'll do is, you've got proficiency, so you will get 2 rolls to my 1. I have a wins.
I mean,
2 rolls of the whole.
Yep.
How
I
many
have
have
1.
to be rolled? 4.
4 of them. Yeah.
So 5, 5, 4, 5, but I roll again.
Yeah. You take the highest number of the lot.
Highest number was 5, but I've got 3 5s and 4 on the third one.
You got a 5 as well. So, go again, boy. And then you see the dwarf and just up and leave.
Fives.
6.
I see this and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. He pulls in the gold. Go again.
Yep.
Let me up these stakes. I will chuck in 250. You chuck in that beautiful little ring there. You got.
This is an heirloom, my friend. Little rich for my blood.
500.
It's my daddy's.
How much is your daddy worth there, boy?
More than I care to risk my life on.
Very well. What can you match? 100? 200?
50 is about my blood. I'm doing it.
Oh, it's unfortunate, boy. And you chucks in another 50. Going again?
Yep. Six.
4.
So then even.
Yep.
Ah.
100 gold to you.
That's
Yeah.
So, in general, like, are we all using casino dice?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. I want to do two things, but first one I want to do is I want to roll just an inside check on that man in general, just to see if he seems genuine.
Yep. Roll it.
Natural 2, so whatever that is going to be terrible. My
You can't
insight's like
beat
a
this
plus
guy.
8.
He's a fucking excellent poker face.
Really?
Danny's dying over there. Sorry.
So I won't be long. I want to do another thing. I'll just do another roll just with the matrix of it. While I'm doing another roll, the other thing I want to look at while I'm around is specifically I'm looking for in Thieves' Cant anything on the dealer or any waiters, waitresses bringing drinks around, etc. If they have any symbols.
Okay, let's go for it.
So what would I roll for that? I'll do that while I'm doing the
Perception
dice
with
roll.
advantage.
Should do another dice.
Oh, you're doing another one? Do the 50.
Six.
6. My, the luck is with you, boy.
I'll roll my perception at advantage while I'm doing that. Roll already. Jesus. Yes, 9 plus 4, 13.
13. Looking around, cursory glance, you can't really see any symbols in plain sight where you are with the 13. So what brings you to Karnyval there?
General travel, bit of fun, bit of frolicking, and I will actually pull back and show him the picture of my the band. And I do expect to see these later on tonight. It is rather hard to procure tickets, but
Indeed.
Yeah.
And he pulls back his shirt, and inside is a band shirt. I don't like wearing it in public, but you'll see me there tonight.
spectacular.
Indeed.
One more for the road.
Oh, indeed. By the way, what is your name?
They call me Deadeye.
I can see why.
Your home?
5? 4. Pushing the baby to you. So, my name is Lord Gene Goldenrod.
Well, Goldenrod, yeah.
Goldenrod. Oh.
It was Lord Goldenrod.
Mine.
I'm awake
I
again.
don't do business in town. And keep up to date. But yeah, you have yourself a fun time there, boy. Enjoy my money. Might buy you a drink later.
Tonight, I believe a few drinks would be up myself, seeing I've graciously taken your point. I'll see you this evening, my lord.
Indeed.
Oh,
You
man,
get
I'll-
up. You'll be out. Excellent. All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do during the day, or are you good?
I was like just scouting out the place, like getting, like I was observing, looking around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing really happening downstairs and whatnot. So, nighttime comes. You are met at the hotel with a beautiful carriage. You'll hop on board and make your way towards the Dragon Slayer Club. Now, final checks. Did you guys want to make any aliases? Do you want to set anything up before we end?
No, I'll go by my actual full name.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Seeing I've just told someone that was already going to be there that my name is Deadeye.
Let's keep things simple.
I will stick with that because that's just a nickname anyway.
Indeed.
No, there is no-
Molazar's fine with your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So you get to the pub, you rock up, Lights are going, people are outside. There's a big giant line for people to get in, but you come up to what looks to be the VIP entrance. Carriage doors open, you step out in your wonderful garb. You see people around. Looks important, they're getting in straight. You make your way in. It's darker and you get to the front desk. There's a young girl there in black makeup, long black hair. It's like, hi, hello, you're here for the show? Tickets?
Whip out my ticket.
It's just a bit of a sense to spread it out of the top of my sleeve.
Friends of the show? Fans of the show?
Big fans, fast fans.
Excellent.
Do the read of like the worst day, like hell yeah I am.
Oh, it's great that you're bringing your dad along with you. It's wonderful. All right,
I'm so into these guys, man.
show. Yeah, no.
Much
You
of
wait.
I love this act.
Oh, but no, wait. She says that, but she looks at Molotov. So you all come in. It's a lovely club. Hardwood floors, beautiful tables, red. Would you call it a chandelier? It's like things hanging from the roof, like red baubles lit up by magic. You can see up against one wall, there's VIP booths already roped up ready. There's already a crowd gathering inside. Toilets to one side, bar, big stage. The crowd starts to usher in. It builds up, builds up. You're looking around and you can see off in the corner, Millie Visage, or one Lady Carmen Valor. Standing in there, already near blind drunk, with these other chattering women. Outside the VIP area, two big bald orcs, both in black suits. One wearing sunglasses, the other not. Just standing there like this. On stage, out comes a small gnome man. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, now's the time you've all been waiting for. Our feature band for the night. You know them. You know them. My alchemical allure. And the band, everyone goes, and then on stage, four men appear, to which you all go, wait a minute. Each one of them, a red tiefling, long black hair. It's Garrad.
Jamie gets that.
But four of them. These ones are weird though. Black makeup, piercings, tattoos, the works. One looks like he's a bit chubbier, or one looks like he's a bit skinnier. One's got like a weird goatee. It's a bit unnerving, but you're like, you all look at each other like, what? You're like, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Uno. Sing up a bit. Let me introduce the band. We have Due, Tre, and Quattro. We are our alchemical allure. And we'll start our first night, song off for the night with I Am Sort of Alright. Sort of alright. And everyone starts dancing. And that's all we're in for the night. We'll pick up again with you trying to steal a necklace from some drunken Paris Hilton lookalike. I hope you enjoyed our romp through Karnyval and all of its debauchery. And I'd love to see what happens next. See you next time.
Yeah.
Right.
See ya.